Good to go.
All right, hello, good evening. Special Monday night. We haven't had a night show in a while. I'm here, Mike's here, Dave's here. We're back. What's new, boys?
How's it feel?
How's what feel?
You're back in your hometown as a champion.
Again, I guess we were the champions of season 3 of the dozen. It is now season 4 preparation time. I'm not.
That's good.
I gave myself 48 hours. I'll tell you the truth. So we won Thursday night in Chicago. This is a true story. So I walked back with you, Dave, I think, after. Mm-hmm. It was a nice night. So I was like, I'll go for a little walk. I ran into Rico. And he said, let's go over a bunch of Barstool, the contestants. And I talked to them for a while. We're back to the hotel, took a shower. When I was done with the shower, I sat down on the bed, naked, with the air conditioning blowing around. I did this. I sat there, paused. I said, I did it. I really did it. And that was my celebration. Like, I'm done. This happened. I'm done.
Quite an image.
Yeah, I'm done. Like, it's over. And I will say people on my team who are celebrating are embarrassing the title.
You think so?
Yes. No, I don't think so.
So.
I am the 3-time MVP. I am the MVP of the playoffs. I'm a champion now. Like, I don't. No more. Like, this is not a warning. This is an order.
Right.
We're done celebrating. I'll give you 48 hours. I happen to take a couple of hours. 48 hours. Now it's over. I see guys parading trophies around. Like, it's over. It's time to repeat. If you're not on board, get the fuck off the train. That's my advice to anybody on the team.
Do you think that'll be understood?
We'll find out.
All right.
I mean, I've been in trade discussions already.
Really?
Yes.
Now, is this a Brandon Walker thing? He gets in your head sometimes, this Brandon Walker.
I mean, other guy
maneuvering his way onto your team.
I had lunch with Brandon the day of the trivia.
Right.
In Chicago. Where Brandon and I are good friends. I mean, he's a hell of a player.
See, this is what I worry about, this kind of talk.
He's a hell of a player.
I know he is, yes.
And he's not a champion, so he'd be a great second banana.
He's hungry.
Yeah, he'd be a great second banana. Like, which I have had great second bananas over the years. Steve, Jared, Quigsy, great teammates of mine.
Trista Crick.
Yeah. Over the years. Yeah. John Rich. These are great teammates. So, if somebody wants to make it about themselves, there's a lot of they can start up your own team.
Right.
I parade around holding a trophy. I held that trophy for a total. I held it at the, if you know this, Mike and Dave, I don't know if you guys did. I made sure the other two guys on the team held the trophy first. I don't know if you saw that, Dave.
I did see that, actually, yes.
Yep. I wanted to let them have their moment, then I held it. Then I held it a little bit in the green room after. And I said goodbye to it. Mm-hmm. Said goodbye.
That was purposeful.
Yes, I will see you next year. You'll be in my hands again next year.
Because Jeff seemed almost insulted that Rico even had possession of it.
Rico's on an island right now. There are guys, he's like Rodman. There are guys when they win titles, I'm like Jordan. I stay super focused on the next one.
Right.
The other guys can have their fun, float around, book deals, TV, all this other stuff, have fun on Barstool YouTube shows. I've always said I take no fun, no pleasure. I gave myself that pleasure in that hotel room.
Right.
And
like when Brady would let someone else go to Disney World,
Correct.
It's not for you.
Yeah, Rico can go. Yeah, Rico and Quigsy can go to Disney World if they want. That's fine with me. I sure as fuck am not going to that. It's over. The title.
Quiggs with the mouse ears on.
The season. We're the defending champions, but I don't consider us champions anymore. We won the title. Now it's about repeating as champions. The commissioner's already laid down some new rules, which I like, and I'm going to abide by them. But I don't have any. And I'm glad that Rico and Quiggs are having a good time. I'm very happy for them. They're great teammates.
Right.
But that's not the way I operate. Like, the season to me is done now. And if those guys aren't on board with that, that's fine. But I have to have a team ready for next season. I'm not going to spend the summer getting fat and happy. I'm just not going to. I want to win the title again. No one's ever repeated before. This is what happens. I don't know who won. I forget who won season 1.
Well, I said that I think you guys are really the first champions because this is the first season people truly cared about the dozen.
That's for sure true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's for sure true. And by the way, I guarantee that we're going to win the title. And we won it. I'm guaranteeing I'm going to repeat. I don't know who's going to be on the team, but I know I'll be there. So I'm going to be more motivated than ever next year to repeat, which no one's ever done. I know Uptown Balls couldn't do it this year. I forget the one that season 1.
I think it was Mincy's team,
Honkers?
Right? Yeah.
Big screaming Honkers?
Yes.
Mincy won the title?
Yes. And Bob, what's the guy there? The wrestling
guy.
Robbie Fox.
Robbie Fox. And who?
I don't remember who the third person on that team was.
So there you go. I hold no, we'll see what happens. It's a long off season, but I don't like the way it started for Team Minihane. I don't feel like something's missing.
What about this retirement nonsense?
For who?
Rico Bosco.
I mean, I saw Jeff say today he's not allowed to retire, which seems weird.
Which is an odd. That's a really ruling with an iron fist.
I would say I'm open to any, and if somebody has an offer to make our team better, I'll do it. But I love our team. We're the champs. But if it's gonna be an off season of where guys show up out of shape and sort of, I've heard the term Miko Bosco thrown around before.
Yeah.
I've always disputed it.
Yes, that's true. You have been his biggest advocate.
Today's a different day.
Yeah.
I'm starting to wonder. I'm not going to say, I will not give up my source at Barstool, who's very high up, who texted me a warning about this in the last 24 hours. I won't do it. But, I'm wondering now. And I love the guy, but I'm wondering.
A lot of people complimented you on your leadership in kind of allowing Rico to answer some, like, hey, guys, what do you think about this one? That sort of thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that was a
sure.
mistake.
And he got the winning answer, which was a great moment.
Right. You gave him too much,
Well, he did a great job. No, listen. I'm happy that Rico and by the way, Quiggs did a great job in the dozen tournament. They did a great job. But maybe, like I said on Friday at our little quick show at the hotel, maybe it's time for those guys to fly. This happens in music bands all the time where guys feel creatively stymied.
Spread their wings.
George Harrison and the Beatles. Like,
go do it on your own if you're so confident.
yeah, good luck. You won't make the fucking playoffs, but good luck. You can put me with any two shitheads. I'll make the playoffs. I mean, the playoffs are Pat and Steve.
Right.
I'm just saying. So, Jeff wanted me to show this dozen. Is it showing up there?
Oh, he did do it. Yes.
What is it?
That is dozen champion. Yep.
Champion T-shirt, which is available, I think.
Was that true? Highest selling
yes,
shirt?
Sorry, Mike, but it is
40
true.
minutes?
It is true.
Damn it. I guess my record wasn't too tough to beat.
Well, yeah. Well, no, yeah. So that was a good shirt, though. Good job by Dave to get it up quick. A great moment. But again, like that's like asking me about third grade at this point. Like that is so far in the past for me. You have to move on from that stuff. If not, you become defined by it.
Right.
I can't let that happen.
I've seen some tweets, but have you seen more stuff from Quiggs? Quiggs seems to be a team player. Like I don't see any problems yet, right?
I think Quiggs gets it. Quiggs was allowed to celebrate. I saw he took a picture with the trophy with some of the behind the scenes guys. To me, does that minimize the trophy when you take pictures with D-listers? I'm not going to worry about that. I can't. Like you got to let people have their moments. It was it was a low moment.
Yeah.
It's kind of like he's saying the Don shouldn't be wearing shorts, but that's okay because I love Quiggs. Quiggs is a great team guy and contributed mightily in the finals actually. So as did Rico, so I have no problem with that. Quiggs is gonna be on my team forever. He's sort of like Pat, where but better version. Yeah. In many ways, right, Mike?
Yeah. Sure.
I think maybe he's gay. I don't even know who he is, but yeah, it was good. We had a good trip, good trip back. Although Conan's not does not know how to use a credit card. But
the guy before me had the same problem. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Everything you're not as like people give me shit. Like you had issues with your Uber. Like a lot of issues. Like a lot of old man like Kirk Minihane issues.
Right.
Which,
I wasn't happy with this.
Which I would be.
I wasn't happy you witnessed these things.
It was just confusing. He walked away and he came back. And
these were anomalies.
Like it was a Brandon and Che maybe at that point. You came back and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna use my wife's Uber. I'm like, whatever. I don't care.
Well, I think his constant inner turmoil is not only applied to like this show. I think that's
I agree.
His entire life.
I agree.
Just inner conflict.
This was bad technology. This had nothing really to do with me. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a Chicago guy though overall.
Great city.
Great trip. We'll be back there next year, I hope. We'll see. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah. Well, what else is going on? Anything else in that world before we wrap up this time? I mean, I do want to give away who gets rings, who gets playoff shares. That's all part of winning, but that's not a celebration.
Right.
I have to figure out who gets a ring and who doesn't.
And that stuff seems like it's going to take time. We have had some people reach out, maybe want to design them, but we got to vet these companies.
Oh, yeah. No, I heard about that. Yeah. I mean, I would say right now the absolute locks for rings. Locks. Me. Quiggs.
Sure. Brad, you tweeted about?
Brad.
Embarrassingly.
Oh, sorry.
Brad. What was that?
The computer just did something.
Is that Mud I just heard?
Yeah.
Mud does not get a ring.
No.
The guy.
I think it's an embarrassing mic right as I spoke.
Lock for rings. Lock for rings. Me, Quiggs, Brad. I'll tell you somebody. Captain Cons. By forgiving somebody, allowed me to bring this person back to the team. So he gets a ring.
Okay, interesting.
I'm forgetting somebody. Outside.
Oh, John Rich. Does John Rich?
John Rich gets a ring. He's a heroin. I hope he can sell for some heroin. I would say I'm going to give a ring to who else is on the team?
Big Ev.
No, he doesn't get a ring. That's 5. I think that's a big 5 as of right now.
Okay.
As of right now, unless somebody who was on the team earlier this season.
Let's go, Skip.
No, I'm forgetting somebody other than that. I think I'm forgetting somebody who's on the team this year with John Rich, Big Ev. No, is that it this year? Yeah.
I think that was it.
I think so. I'm going to give Carabas a ring because he's the guy who reached out to me and said, you should do this. Doesn't trivia.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Jeff D Lowe, I think, was sort of hesitant. He didn't really know me.
Yeah.
So Carabas was the bridge. So he gets a ring?
That's almost like giving Steve Bartman a ring or something.
Correct.
You know,
yes.
like ironic.
Yes. I can see Carabas with headphones on, just staring empty straight ahead.
So Carlos gave you podcasting and the dozen.
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
Steve Robinson gets a ring.
Nice.
Really?
It was part of the initial team. I'll throw him a ring.
I guess.
I'm going to give Gay Pat a ring.
Really?
Yeah. Good, loyal guy. Huh. Yeah. Pat gets a ring, too.
Okay.
So there you go.
Now, how about like Brandon Walker answered a question for you in the playoffs?
No, he can't get. He's got to earn his ring.
Okay.
I can't get. It's the closest he'll ever get to one.
How about the guy at the Chicago show?
No, I consider that, but that's just not enough.
Yeah.
Because we've called. Like I called my buddy Riley a couple times during this. We can't do everybody who we called at some point during the season.
Dave Roberts, one stolen base.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, as of right now, it's the updated ring list. Okay. I think we're gonna have the design by a classy jeweler. You're saying?
Yeah, we got to vet these. We've had a couple reach out, but we got to vet them all. So
I'm sure
we
you
do
will.
it right
I
there.
have no doubt that you will.
One thing I do.
K
well.
Jewelers.
Yep. So you're here today.
Yes.
I mean, you're not here Wednesday.
Correct.
Justin Trudell is producing Wednesday.
very
Steve wasn't
excited to
able
see
to
that.
do it. Now we have a busy Wednesday though, Dave. So I don't know if Justin. I have that. I have Riggs,
U.S. Open. Yep.
and I have the rundown.
Oh, I did not know about
Yeah,
that
with
rundown.
Eddie and Jeff D Lowe.
Okay.
I just found out about. So I don't know if you want to bring in Shane as well, in case Justin's not around. I know it's kind of a full day. I don't want to put Justin on.
Yeah. What time do they tape the rundown? Like 3:00?
Oh God, I don't think it's that.
I thought it was
late.
one.
Oh.
I thought it was
I think
one.
it's like 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Okay.
it if it's that late.
I'll talk to Justin tomorrow.
I know you're down on Shane for some reason.
I'm not down on
Because
Shane.
we're at the
Not Shane.
5K and Shane's like, I want to come in all the time. I haven't seen him.
Well, that's true.
It's a classic producer move where you just don't want him here.
What do you mean?
I guess Shane didn't want to come in that bad then.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess I haven't been like, hey, when you coming? But if he said I want to come in
That's
today,
what I'm saying,
I would
yeah.
let him.
Okay.
That's kind of
I'm saying maybe if Justin's got something to do, it's a full day. I don't want to have Justin in here for 12 hours if he can't. So
Right.
we have that Wednesday. We have that. We have the U.S. Open. By the way, couldn't be hotter right now with my golf picks. It's fucking sizzling.
What a week.
Plus 750 Fleetwood, top European. Plus, 5 or 6 hits again this week. And a major heading into this week. So,
And big hits. Like you're making people a lot.
Lot
of money. This
of
isn't
money.
jokey type
And you think I
stuff.
carry this dozen team to a championship? I am carrying this fucking betting show. I mean, Jesus Christ. Is Riggs had a pick yet since we started?
Not that I've seen.
Ebbs and
Actually. Not that
flows.
I've seen.
Jesus Christ.
Just obsessing over this fucking new video with Matt Fitzpatrick watching his own highlights.
Oh, it turns out I hit an 8-iron there. Yeah, it was in the bunker. Ah, great. Fantastic. I give Riggs credit too. Loyalty to me did not show up for Rapport's wedding. I don't know if you saw that.
I
or
did
not.
see
That's
this.
good.
Yes.
He texted
Yes.
me loyalty.
Yes.
So I respect that. I do
That's a
respect
classy move by him.
that. Any other follow from the trivia, from the anybody upset? Any controversy? No?
I don't think so. Everyone seemed to want you to win because that meant obviously Brandon lost. So everyone
Right.
seemed to be pulling for you behind the scenes.
Yes.
No drama.
Well,
Really.
Brandon seems like a man on the verge of suicide.
I gotta say, well, one hopes. I had lunch. I actually really like Brandon.
Okay.
Like we had a great lunch. He's like a very good guy.
But do you even know Brandon?
I think that's
You know?
I think that's
Which is the real guy.
I think the Brandon I had lunch with is like the real Brandon.
Okay.
But I think he also takes this trivia like just as seriously as I do.
He does. He sees himself as an intellectual.
Yeah, he's not. I had lunch with the guy. He's not an intellectual.
But he thinks you guys are peers.
Right.
Like
We are not.
you are the best read guy,
Yeah, we
most
are not.
well-read guys at Barstool.
That is half true. Yeah. No, Clemmer is much more intellectual. I got to say, like the idea of swapping Rico for Clemmer has been discussed.
Oh, come on.
Oh, jeez.
What? Think if I told Clemmer, hey, no celebrating, do you think he would celebrate?
It's tough. That would really show your power to get these people to switch from Rico to Clemmer. Show the influence that you have.
I am not. I'm sure we'll keep our team as is, but I'm not opposed to the idea of for 1 year a Kirk Minihane, Brandon Walker 2-man, like just fucking hated team in the league. Just
See, that's the thing I think you do when you're absolute it's
Final
going to be your
season.
last year.
Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, we're not there yet. I would agree with that. That's a good way to go out.
Yeah.
And to get Brandon the title, because at this point, he's never going to get it.
You got to drag him there.
Can you trust Brandon though? Like what?
No,
What's real?
Certainly
What's
not.
fake?
Certainly no. Can Brandon just? You are the sidekick here. Yeah. Like, can he go along?
No,
with that?
absolutely not.
Right.
There's going to be we need the Cosby Show as our niche.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. There's no. Yeah. There's no. Yeah. So but look, I love Rico. I love Quigg. So, and I'm very thrilled for both those guys. And I mean, I don't know. I'm hearing about parades or something they're talking about.
I did mention this to Dave. I said there should be a parade route of some kind.
Why? For what?
I mean, why?
We won. It's done.
Sure.
Parades aren't for you.
Yeah, it's for the fans.
People to
I don't care about the
celebrate
fans. I won the title. It's double. I have to repeat. No one's ever done it before.
Okay.
Well,
Sitting there with parades. Parades. There will be no parade.
Yeah, Mike texted me.
It was a good idea.
Was that night?
I did. I said there should be a parade out there.
Where?
He sent a tweet. He sent somebody
The same route that the Patriots did.
That'd be a tough way to shut the city down.
Dave.
I sent Dave my
such a
tweet,
bad idea
and I
after
said this is a pretty good idea, as if it was someone else's. I'm like, pretty good, huh?
This guy's pretty smart. Jesus. Well, yeah. Well, maybe we'll do that through Boston. Who knows? Maybe Michelle will come in and run Mike over or something. Perfect.
See? Ripe for content.
That story went away. What a shocker. Jesus. And what else?
Though she was out everywhere about town, nobody's asking her any questions about it. So
She was out about town?
Yeah,
This is
she was
I
out
don't
on
think we
the
talked about it on the
parades.
show because we weren't. Maybe we did.
I think you mentioned it.
Okay, no mayor should have. Why? Does the mayor of Holyoke have these rights?
Certainly not.
Maybe if they do, it's nuts.
I don't know if the mayor of Holyoke is showing up to work too
I
often.
don't think
but
it's not all the time.
Why does she have it at all?
Yeah, I don't know.
What emergency rush is she in?
Yeah, she shouldn't have been.
For
she,
what?
She wouldn't have. She didn't say she was in a rush that day.
But we're all in rushes sometimes. What the fuck is she?
Yeah.
The city of Boston elected her. The people. I don't understand that.
she's like the president of Boston.
She
Important
hates
decision.
police officers unless it's and she's all about riding bikes, right?
Yes.
What a fucking phony.
Yeah, ride a fucking bike.
Yeah, or just get in the car and shut up. Jesus Christ. Her punishment should be she should have our cab driver for the rest of her administration.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Or she'd have to do an Instagram live every night for her term.
Yes, that's right.
God.
Just looking over at Colony and being like, I can't. I'm so sick. I'm gonna be so sick.
I think
my way of doing that is to bury my head and read in the car with the window up.
Oh, Jeff said something to him. He was like, I forget exactly how Dave responded.
Okay, Jeff, call Jeff, would you, real quick too? Yeah. Now you mentioned. Go ahead.
Jeff was like, that's the worst thing for you in that moment to read. And Dave goes, oh, I never knew that. But it's not something you know. It's you can tell.
I'm just
It
trying to
doesn't
take
feel
my
good.
mind off of it. That's it. Just trying to take my mind off.
Yeah, but by doing something will make you sicker.
Yeah.
It's never made me sick before.
I'm not kidding. I might head out the window like a fucking dog.
But then you're just nonstop thinking about it.
No, but then you feel better.
I don't think so. I wouldn't have felt better.
I also think it's funny that Dave was tweeting about you, and I assumed
weren't
it
even
was something
talking.
that was said.
No. There's not a word
You
exchange.
see it.
I think at one point I was like, yeah, it's rough. Which it was.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
So I laid down a couple of laws. So the first one is on my end, you can make it, as a commissioner, maybe the guys aren't listening to me. Like the celebration is over. Like I'm sick of this. Like we're done. We won the title. I told my story. I celebrated for an hour and when it's done. Then you got to repeat. Like Rico and Quiggs at this point, what are they going to do? Fucking like Craig Ferguson tomorrow? Like hey, Carson Daly later with Carson. Like what's left? I don't even get this. Is Kevin Clancy going to bring the Kevin Clancy show back? Like what are we doing here?
It's actually, I think tomorrow on Seth Meyers after Keaton promotes the Flash. It's Quiggs and Rico.
Yeah, it's Quiggs.
Like-
Quiggs.
Rico's hosting SNL.
Jesus. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Rico Bosco. I would watch that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sean Quigley.
Kathy Cullinane sketch.
Rico's like, yeah, I got a good show on the weekends here. All right, here we go. What? So
they had Rico playing DeSantis. Unbelievable.
I'd watch that. What's this global warming? The Cocos diet. So to be clear, so a couple of things. Number one, just so people know, Rico, you're not allowing, which seems weird for an adult to do with another adult male. You're not allowing Rico Bosco to retire, correct?
No, he no. It's first of all, there was already one retirement storyline for your team. Like what are we?
He's not a creative guy. I mean, you know.
I don't think it's very. I don't think it's very genuine.
No.
I just know he can't hang up the cleats yet.
I saw.
And I told him, I said that's a testament to him.
I saw the look on your face. I saw the look on your face at the live show when Rico did his retirement speech, and you look like you wanted to throw up. You looked annoyed by it. It was a great Rico moment.
I don't like it played. I'm actually out of words right now. I've already fucking 100 times today. I don't understand how that but again, it's Bosco. He's unpredictable. We called him an X factor last week. He was an X factor.
Definitely was.
You now have a title, but like I don't get why he wants to do this. He doesn't need the bit or the prop. Like he scored the winning point. Just go try and repeat.
You can't let it go, though. You can't let it. You can't. So if there are live shows, the tradition, if I'm not mistaken, is that the defending champion would host the season opening live show. Is that correct or no?
Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. If so long as it gets sponsored and sold and budgeted out, it will take place in Boston.
Okay.
No. Unless for some reason every venue is booked that weekend, which I can't imagine that's the case, but that's my other caveat, just so I don't,
Okay.
talk out of turn. But no, the plan is, unless you wanted to put it somewhere else.
No, it's okay. Call. No, it's okay. I mean, I think I like getting booed more than cheered, but it wouldn't be bad to go home and kick off the season. I mean, in a little exhibition, I suppose. Who won season 1?
That would be the Honkers, which 2 of the members don't work for us anymore. So Robbie Fox, the only remaining member, the other being Coley and Ben Mintz.
That's crazy. Ben Mintz has a title and Brandon Walker does not.
That's true. The trophy does say. The trophy says Ben M. Your name will be on it. It's Ben M. is on there.
Okay. All right. Well, all right.
It's actually done before he got fired. But.
And then the other thing. Oh, Dave, what did you think about these rules changes with the playoffs and did you see this?
I just trust the commissioner. I saw some of the rules. Yeah, okay. I trust them.
Yeah, we talked about it over the weekend. I am supportive of this. I like the idea of you got to play better to get in the playoffs in this league. I like this. This works. It was
just a little. It was just a few too many spots, and now that we play more games, that was it worked. I think the second season because we didn't play a ton of games. It was an unbalanced schedule. Now that we play more games, we're going to shrink it to less teams. The regular season's got to mean a little bit more. That was I'm as much of a combative reply guy as there gets on social, but I realize when there's good critique and criticism, and one of the biggest things is they said oversaturated. Felt too long. I don't think it's too long. Like that is the problem that we have. It lasts from October to June, but you only play 3 times a week. It seems long, but not a lot of teams play. So that's a great critique fans have had. We got up the stakes a little bit. You got to make it mean a little more to get in the playoffs.
Does it concern you that we both work for somebody who doesn't know what a leap year is? Is that?
Oh, I meant to mention 550.
As he said later, he's like, oh, I thought there were 2
a year.
There's just 2 a century. And I was like, I think he thinks it's Haley's Comet. Even that's wrong.
It's always a good. It is always a good day. The clip when he knows he can't spin it. He's just like, because I don't think he tweeted I just don't think I know what one was in the moment. it was pretty good.
What are you going to do with trades? Is there a trade limitation? Are you?
That is the other thing. I got a lot of replies today about that. I didn't realize how much people really disliked how many trades happened last year because it wasn't that many. It was just the flurry kind of happened all at once every time it did.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'll make a firm. If people want a firmer deadline, I'll make a firmer deadline.
Can I ask you a question while Jeff is on the line?
Sure you can.
Do you worry about the commissioner being now so famous and recognizable that it's going to kind of get to his head?
They shut down the Harvard graduation ceremony that day.
They did.
Tom Hanks is retired from acting.
I actually found out that's why Hank's speech was so bad.
he was rattled. He was absolutely rattled. Yes.
I was waiting for my coffee in the Harvard Square that never showed up at Starbucks. He was tough.
No, I am looking forward to the new season. But to me now, we're already in. This is how it works when you're like the way I think. The way I'm disappointed in my teammates right now. That's all I'm going to say. That doesn't mean
one is taking some accountability on the internet currently at this moment.
Would that be the man who puts together the promos to start the.
No, that would be the man who gave the final
well,
answer.
we know that's going to change 15 different ways between now and then. I don't like he's enjoying. Why? Like, I know this is going to sound childish. Okay, I didn't want to. I held the trophy a little bit. I said earlier, Jeff, when I won, I don't know if you saw me in the green room. I held the trophy for a little bit, and then I said goodbye to it. And I said, I'm going to hold you again in the year. Goodbye. Like, what is Rico doing flying home with this thing? What is going on?
When I didn't know he was on my flight, we were talking.
Oh, he was? Yeah.
He was like, to be fair, he was saying, hey, let me, like, how should we be careful with us? So, yeah, obviously, like, let's make sure we don't get it ruined. I did chuckle when he's like, I don't want to get you in any hot water. I'm like, buddy, if you break it, that's on you. Like, let's make that very clear.
It's
that's
not cheap, right? It's like 20 grand or something?
It was. I don't know how much it was, but it's expensive. It's a nice trophy. It's kind of have nice engraving. But he was very frantic, and I could tell he was frantic. And then I look over at my gate, and I see him just like a madman, not being able to find a bathroom while holding this trophy, like trying to go into it. And I was like, Rico, I was like, the bathroom's down there. And he put the trophy down, and he goes, I'll be right back. And he had it in the back of the plane, and he walked off the plane with it. It was quite the spectacle.
Unbelievable. All right.
I will know. I feel like, I don't know if you said it yet.
Mm-hmm.
This is something I feel like I just keep needing to say. It was so. I'm the only thing I'm bummed out about from besides the fact that YouTube has fucked our video up, where you can't cast it on your TV apparently.
Right.
The audio's anyway. It was so much louder in person
I saw
than
some clips.
any video leads on.
I can't. I said that we did a little show on Friday, a quick one. Before we got out there, you said our team name for the first time, and like it was shaking. The booze were shaking, and I turned. I was like, "This is fucking great."
It
was great atmosphere.
The second Rico phone a friend wasn't quite as loud because it was more of like a boo. And they didn't have like the bad boys chant to go with it.
First one was crazy.
First phone a friend, it'll always bum me out. That I hope if somebody has a clip of that, I want it because. You can't figure because the broadcast we kind of dumbed the crowd volume down a little bit,
right?
And because Rico's mic is being pumped in, it was deafening. It was crazy. It was the one thing I don't think we realized how loud it was.
Brad, who's the quarterback for Arkansas? Brad, fuck Brad. And at first I was kind of like, oh, what the fuck? But then I was like, this is what makes it great. Like you have to embrace. You got to embrace how funny that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think you saw it. I thought about stopping it in the moment. Like, I think it's kind of the only time I did stop it was for that last question. And I even said, it's if you're booing Minihane for the benefit of the experts, you're hurting the experts because now they can't hear you guys. If you guys had thrown out Durham and not said it, they wouldn't. I mean, Fran said it. She's like, she was honestly. They could have been telling us the answer directly.
I couldn't hear
never
them.
heard it. We could not hear anything.
We are. I handed out the people that are getting rings. I'm getting a ring right now. As of right now, I'm getting a ring. Quiggs is getting a ring. Cons is getting a ring. Brad's getting a ring. Steve Robinson's getting a ring. Jared Carabas. That is the list as of right now.
I said in the office today. I said, look, he can say he said, and he did. He played every match he played. He put his all in. But I said, you did not play a full season with them. So don't you want to play a full season on Minihane?
Yeah, I mean, maybe he gets a share, but there's no, And as Cullinane said,
he's never played a full season with you. Like maybe try that one time.
Oh wow,
that's true. It's been parts of every single season because in the first playoff one.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk to you.
All right, congrats again.
Thank you, Mr. Commissioner. There you go.
The Billy Martin of Team Minihane.
It's emotional. You don't like the changes, Dave? Or you can be critical if you'd like. Now he's off the air.
No. I do like. I like the changes. They're fine. Yeah.
You do have to change stuff up.
Right. It just keeps it interesting too. And I know that some people are going to get triggered by him, which is then going to trigger Jeff on Twitter, which is always fun to watch.
It's just going to be an emotional. I know the morning of the trivia, I wake up in Chicago at like 5:30, and the first tweet I see is Jeff D Lowe, basically being like, "Oh yeah, that's something you would say, Menners and Mayo." And I was like, "This guy's out to do a show in front of 2,000 people." Hundreds of thousands of people watching on YouTube.
Well, you don't understand. Drew Peebles is.
You can see what you want, Bofa nuts, but I don't. What else, Dave?
Well, related to Jeff, we actually got a phone call somebody sent to me today. If you'd like to hear it.
Sure, I suppose.
Good afternoon. You're on the air. Thanks for calling.
Hey, John.
I forgot.
I was calling because it's more local. I drive into Boston, Cambridge a lot.
Yes.
Did you see Harvard had their commencement last week?
No.
I guess that guy, Jeff D Lowe, was at it, and he helped to cause the traffic jam because, I don't know, I guess so many people know him, and people were stopping to say hello and get pictures. He was just there, but the speaker was actually Tom Hanks, and this guy claims that he was getting more attention than Tom Hanks
That's
did.
a fact, I mean.
I guess he's some sort of game show host. You ever heard of him?
What's his name?
I've never heard of him. Jeff D Lowe.
I never heard of him.
Lowe has a huge crank.
He doesn't know what to do.
What do I get these people?
That's your best caller, buddy.
Jesus, that guy's still alive. I made it through COVID?
I forgot about him.
Good for him.
Do you think people know Jeff D Lowe? When they see Jeff D Lowe, do they say, that's the commissioner of the dozen, or that's the biggest cock I've ever seen in my life?
That's a great question. So I think that's where Jeff's getting confused. I
Yeah.
think people think it's a dozen stuff.
Right.
I mean, Hanks must have felt like an asshole showing up that weekend.
You're double booking me with Jeff D Lowe?
I can't work with Jeff D Lowe.
That's why he was so nervous. He didn't do any of his bits.
No question about it. It's funny how it works, though, because the minute he said that, I know what he meant.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think if I was there, like, yeah, a couple people come up and say hi, but
Right.
like, I think the family would be okay with it. The family's just overwhelmed by it. My God.
We knew Jeff when. He'll probably get the Wheel of Fortune gig. Who's to say?
And he speaks too fast for that.
What a segue.
That's true, yeah.
That's just a,
My wife was all over that. On the final.
did something happen with Wheel of Fortune, Dave?
Why don't you tell us about it?
Did something happen?
No, it's just Pat Sajak. He's going to retire.
Oh, is he really? Oh, I didn't know that. Boy, how old is it? Why would you ever retire if you're Pat Sajak?
He's 76.
76.
We looked it up.
So what, though? What a gig. He had like a month show in like 2 days.
Might just be tired. How old's Vanna White? That's the real question. That'll
She's
bag
like
of
probably
bones.
10 years younger, I think. She
Okay.
looks pretty good, I think. Old Vanna, no?
For 66, I assume.
Who's going to take over that
66,
show?
yeah.
What are they saying? What loser's going to get that job?
There are no rumors at the moment. Yeah.
Huh, okay.
I don't know who would. I can't think of anybody. Like, they don't do a lot of like celebrity shit, and you don't remember any of
I
the
remember
winners.
Sajak
obviously.
a few years ago, had cancer or something. They had a bunch of fill-in. I don't watch. I remember reading about it. I don't know. Like his daughter did it or something like that.
It'll be like Mario Lopez.
Mario
or
Lopez.
something.
Exactly what
Yeah.
I was going to say. Yeah.
Our guy, the guy who was in
Or
studio.
Pistol Pete or somebody.
The guy who was in studio who called and said he was trying out. Remember we got a call last
Yes.
week.
Was he on?
I think he got it.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, I think he's going to be on Wheel of Fortune.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know people are critical of Wheel of Fortune. Say it's like the dumb person's Jeopardy. I understand that, but I have no brain for that stuff. Like I would stink on that show.
Well, I can't play it. And like, I'd have to really.
Oh, that's true.
You know?
They don't have a blind. They should have like a blind version of it, like a blind week or something. I'd watch
How would
that.
they do it, though?
Is there like a braille? No, I guess not.
I guess if you had a pad in front of me or something.
I want everyone blind. The host,
Yeah.
Vanna. Like, just do an entire blind week.
Well, I guess the only way you could do it is you have to be like a blank blank blank.
That's right. Not great television, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I suppose not. So you don't know the betting odds for that. I'm going to go with Mike. That feels like a Mario Lopez.
I don't know why that was the first that came to
Something
mind. But
super predictable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Billy Bush pre-controversy.
That's such a good spot for an old
Strahan,
guy,
maybe?
though.
that's the other name I thought of, actually. Yeah, I don't know
That's
why
a good
these
spot for an
are.
old guy?
Yeah, it's just like give somebody the job for like 10 years, somebody lovable. It's a good spot.
Tom Hanks? Like, how old are we talking?
I say bring back Brian
55?
Dunkelman. Finally give him a
Sure.
shot.
What
You know?
about the guy who hosted Jeopardy
60?
at first and got kicked out?
Yeah,
Michael
he's a
Richards,
nice guy.
is that his name?
Yeah, something
Bring
like
him
that.
back.
Yeah, get like
60?
a 60-year-old, do 10 years, and then find the next 60-year-old. Like somebody who's popular.
Find the next young 60-year-old.
No, but like somebody who's already a lovable, like out there in the public.
Sajak for me is like when I was a kid, Sajak was the host.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
early 80s. Let me see.
That's what's weird about these games going like Jeopardy also, where you only knew it as the one guy.
Yeah, I mean, you still
Like
think,
Family Feud, there's been 6 hosts.
right, you
or
still think of Alex Trebek's the host of Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Next Wheel of Fortune host, who are they saying? Next year he's going to retire, Sajak, huh?
Yep.
40 at the end of the 41st season. So yeah, I mean, because he was gone for a while. He had the Pat Sajak show.
Yes. Who could forget?
Former kicker Rolf Bernerski took over for him as the host of Wheel of Fortune. It did not work out. No, it did not.
That's too bad.
Next host, I'm interested in this. Wheel of no odds yet, Dave?
No, I haven't seen anybody.
It'd be great if that's what Portnoy left Barstool for. To host the Wheel of
dream.
Fortune.
Pat Sajak will leave Wheel of Fortune. He must have made a fucking. He was Reagan was in his first term when he got the. It's been a wonderful ride, Sajak says. Big right winger too, right?
Yes.
We had a 66. 81 since 1981, Vanna since 1982. Insane.
See, I think you got to bring in a new Vanna, you know?
Yeah, Vanna can't do without Sajak, right?
No. Put the
don't
old
think
dog
so.
out to pasture.
Sajak's daughter, Maggie, joined Wheel in 2021 as a social media correspondent. So there you go. Anyway, well, there you go.
So maybe she'll take it over.
Hey, it'll be Jeff.
Keep it in the family.
I could see that.
Yeah.
That'd be big.
All right, Simplisafe. If you listen to the show before, you've probably heard me talk about Simplisafe many times. They're named Best Home Security System of 2023 by U.S. News and World Report. They're not going to rest on their laurels, so no, definitely not. They're always innovating, always working on the next thing to help you and your loved ones safe 24/7. Their new 2-in-1 smoke and CO detector. It's next generation hazard detection that distinguishes between fire and cooking smoke, so your home is protected and you get fewer false alarms. Our new smoke detector sensor joins Simplisafe's comprehensive suite of advanced security cameras, sensors, and hazard detectors for seamless whole home monitoring. Easy to set up yourself. You have a certified technician install for you if you want. I'm not saying you won't need it. I didn't need it. So if I don't need it, you're probably not going to need it. And it's professional monitoring 24/7 for under $1 a day. Right now, even 20% off that with your new system when you sign for interactive monitoring at simplisafe.com/Kirk. Simplisafe.com/Kirk. SILMPLI safe.com/Kirk. Simplisafe.com/Kirk. 20% off when you sign for interactive monitoring. We thank them as always. What else?
Did you see this Brittany Griner story? Her getting harassed at the airport.
Oh, yeah, by that Andrew Tate, right?
Is that who it was?
Not Andrew Tate. No,
Oh, the Blaze guy.
sorry, the guy at bar. Not Andrew Tate. The guy who went in the bar.
Yeah,
that day.
Stein.
Oh, Alex Stein?
Alex Stein. Yeah. Sorry. The
I
guy
was going to say, he's got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think Mincy let this guy in at the airport probably. This is Mincy's guy, right?
Yeah.
The reaction to one person fucking around is just insane.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's the problem is like you give the other side ammunition when you do that, but that doesn't really take it off. I don't think. I think once a video.
No, but I mean from like the WNBA side is like now they're gonna do like chartered flights because of this. Like
So dumb.
one person.
so dumb.
One
just purposely being an idiot. Like it's not. It was not a big deal.
Yeah.
No, did not resonate.
There was a lot of dumb like Deadspin-y type articles about it.
Oh, I'm sure.
If it was a white, what was the wording in that article? It was like if it was a white person's league, every
flight would be
every
chartered.
flight would be chartered. This would never happen.
You know, if the games were even worse and they made less
The
money.
games weren't subsidized by the NBA. Like it's been a failing league since the beginning. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just stupid. Silly and stupid. What else?
I meant to get back to you today actually. So tonight, Wednesday, and Thursday this week.
Correct.
Does that mean
Friday is Harry Minahan's graduation.
okay?
Yeah,
All right.
Can't miss that.
All right.
We'll never miss that. Why is that?
Just got to confirm with the guests that were booked. These high-profile
Who we have?
individuals. Mike Montante, who I believe can join
I
us.
find it hard to believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I forget the other dude's name, but he seems like a nice human being.
Oh, good. That's all that matters.
We'll see if he can come. I actually don't think he'll be able to come, but
The nice human being.
Damn it.
yeah.
Okay, we might have Mutt then. Maybe we'll see.
Oh, a Mutt Montante combo.
After that
I don't know if
absolute
Mutt wants to
fucking
come.
disgraceful Chelmsford lacrosse. I mean, that exactly what you thought it would be. Exactly what you thought it was going to be. Just a scam, inside job. Somebody said it was like somebody higher up in that is their wife won it. Just a joke.
Of course, yeah. And even it felt like acting in that video that I saw.
Yeah.
But I can go anywhere in the world.
Right. Yeah.
The winners from Chelmsford?
Yeah. Enjoy spaghetti Freddy's in Louisville. Knock yourself out. Jesus, assholes. That plane goes down. Jesus. Disgusting. I was disgusted. I was embarrassed. I apologize to the fans for even getting them involved in that. I'm sorry, Tim McCann. I think he spent $5,000 on these tickets.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's over. It was a disgrace. Absolute disgrace top to bottom. And like they had some kid pull it out. That poor kid's going to be traumatized forever.
Right.
I have his ticket here. Why do we have this ticket anymore?
No, throw it away.
It's over.
Yeah.
And that kid's kind of been unfairly labeled in a scandal.
You know? This kid? Well, I mean, maybe.
The kid that took it, now he's part of it. Unless he already was,
Nobody deserves more blame on this than Mike Mutnansky. We can talk about the kid and all that stuff. Mike Mutnansky pushed this on all of us.
No question about it.
Publicized it, yeah.
No question.
50% of the proceeds likely went to him anyway.
He needs it, but still, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, there's no surprise. So, there was an inside job, and I saw the guy. Somebody said it looked like he pulled out one name and put it back in.
The frozen envelope.
Which definitely looked like did happen.
I thought I saw Kirk Minihane. Personally.
It could be. I mean, I'm glad I didn't win, but Jesus, God.
You wouldn't want that burden.
No. Who needs it? Jesus.
How many more horses this weekend? 3?
Oh, was it really?
At least 2.
God.
What's happening that's spiking these numbers?
Mutt said something about he keeps saying, we gotta get the course corrected or something, but they're dying all over the place.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know any other sport where somebody gets hurt, they just get killed. Like, I don't know, but yeah, he seems very. I don't know. Did you read Mutt's stack on Friday?
I read a little bit of it. Yes.
Okay, did he address this or no?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
No, it was his big media note this week.
I don't think it was anything flashy.
No?
I remember we were just leaving at that point when it came out.
Did we read it? I don't remember reading it. I don't think
Yeah,
I read it.
thought we talked about it, but I can't
Maybe.
remember what was in it because it was so boring.
Much nicer Uber drive back, I will say that. It was pretty boring. Jesus. Yeah, go ahead.
Did you listen to Montante with Jeff Nadeau the other day, by the way?
Certainly I did not.
Oh.
No. Why?
I just found it I didn't know how friendly these two were. They were talking about, Jeff Nadeau was trying to convince him to buy the home next to him.
Move next door to him. Wacky sitcom that would be.
Two creeps.
I didn't know they were that good of friends. Let's put it that way.
Isn't Nadeau killing it on his own right now? I haven't seen much.
I've seen him do some hits. But
Yeah, I
haven't
don't follow
seen-
him, I
yeah.
don't think. I muted him. I don't even know.
Yeah.
The Disgusting Brothers taking Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
I like Chris Castellani. He's a nice guy, good kid. But why was he on stage at the end of the Dozen Trivia Tournament?
Probably just because he felt like everybody else was, so he had to be.
He wasn't in the tournament.
No.
Does he write questions or anything?
No.
Well, some of those other guys were. Like
Who?
Quiggs' friends were.
Yeah, but those guys worked on the show.
Oh, I didn't know if they were just there.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Like the players, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I like the kid. He's a nice kid, but why was he on stage?
He seems sad.
Well, someone sent me
What?
His videos seem sad. Like he's, I don't know. It doesn't seem.
Someone sent me a clip where he
So you were
he had a
shitting on him
beer.
in the past.
What's
up?
Someone sent me a clip where he had a beer in front of him or something.
Oh, really?
That's what I couldn't see it to
I don't-
confirm
I
it,
didn't
so
see
I don't
it.
know. But it was, like they tweeted out the clip, so I assume that there was nothing fishy.
Stolen
going on.
valor, though. Like you were not in the tournament.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's a commissioner issue. I would knock the commissioner.
There's a lot of people on that stage. There's a lot of people out for that.
The trophy ceremony was very fast.
Yeah.
Very fast.
Yep.
It was funny. So it was done, and a bunch of fans came up. I don't know if you saw Dave was shaking hands, taking pictures and everything. There's this one guy who's kind of drunk, but he was like, he hated me. Still, he's like, when are you gonna fucking blow your brains out? When you step in front of a train, you fucking suck. And I was like, and I went over to the security guy, was kind of laughing about it. And I walked back again. He's like, oh, you had to tell us security. I'm like, don't worry about it. He's not gonna do anything to you. I'm not reporting you. He's like, you fucking suck. I hope you fucking kill yourself. Hope you fucking kill yourself. And all of a sudden, I saw somebody come over my shoulder. The guy's eyes light up. He's like, bro! And he was all like happy. It was very funny.
I thought you were going to say he did all that, and then he was like, but God damn it, do I respect
I
him.
know, there was none of that.
A dozen champion.
I'll give you some quick stock. You want to give me some personalities we ran into over those couple of days? I'll tell you if my stock is up or down on them, Dave and Mike, if you'd like.
Well, Roan, I could tell it's way up,
Up,
right?
way
Because
up.
he had you back with, who was it?
The golf video.
Yeah.
The Jake Martin
Oh,
video.
yes. Yeah.
Amy's just a very nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Roan didn't. I'm a Roan guy now. Big thumbs up on Roan.
Yeah.
I think his stock might have gone up the highest.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dave.
Who
You
else
were
would have
there.
gone up?
White Sox Dave, I thought it went up.
Up.
Yeah, very nice guy.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but his stock is up. He's a very strange guy.
Eddie?
Eddie
Big
has to
up.
be huge jump for
Big
Eddie.
up. I don't agree with him on a lot of things, but that's fine.
Is anyone down?
Braylon Walker up. Dave Portnoy neutral. Still like him. Big cap, pretty much neutral. Still like him.
Clem? Any interaction with him?
Clem.
He's on Dave's team.
Yeah, not really. Nice guy though.
Stephen Che up.
Up. I was like Che. Quiggs up.
Feidelberg way up.
But I've always liked Feidelberg.
Very smart.
Anyone in the Chicago office that wasn't on, like Chief or any of those guys, did you interact with him?
I saw Chief. We shook hands. We talked for a minute. Not too long. I would have had him on. He just wasn't there when we were there.
I liked in that clip of Brandon, he was almost like offended. He's like, well, I don't know if I would go that far.
What was that?
Brandon said like the Minifan should kill themselves. or something.
I did hear that. No, I guess nobody's really down, which is disappointing. I don't think we had any. Do we have any bad interactions?
No, I don't think so.
Fran just looks at me like I'm like Charles
I
Manson.
think
or something.
she's a little nervous.
Yeah. I don't really understand it, but she seems like a nice enough kid. PFT's a nice guy.
Yep.
The guy Carl's a little scary, but that's okay. I think we knew that.
He was there?
He was at the.
Very intense human being.
Yeah.
Very
I've always
intense.
got along with him fine. He's a big fan of mine, I think.
Yes, big fan of yours.
Well, what do you mean?
like borderline obsession.
Oh,
it
well,
sounded like.
okay. My stock's going up.
Yes.
Well, what happened? What are you talking about?
No, he just like pulled me aside. He's like, I just want to let you know, like, Kirk and his show and what you guys do. Like, it's
what? Who does?
Inspiring. Kirk and his show.
You guys?
Yeah. Like,
What do you do?
You, the two
I
of
don't do
you.
anything. I just
hell
nodded
do
my
you
head.
do?
I just nodded my head. All
Do anything. You sit there on the plane like an idiot. Just stare straight ahead at the wall the whole time. You did get a drink of
David
food on the
Putty.
way back, I think, though.
I did what?
You got a drink on the flight back, though, I saw.
Oh, I did. Yes.
What'd you get?
Coke.
You did. Any food or
I
no?
had coffee that day. No, I don't do the snacks there. No,
They had the little cookies that were not bad.
they weren't bad.
Who said, did you have a weird person next to you on the flight back or no?
I didn't even look at her. I don't know. Yeah.
That flight on the way back, that was like the old plane where there's no entertainment system at all.
Nothing.
Oh, God.
Old school.
No storage.
The Wi-Fi
No
stinks.
storage.
Well, just limited storage. So my bag
Colin
was
ain't
all the way
fucking
in the
goes
back.
7 rows back with his. He's that guy.
Yeah,
He
but
goes,
that was a savvy play to go
asshole.
get it.
I know, but like, he's like, oh,
Would have been
fuck
on that
it.
plane, and then you would have been out there because you're a nice guy. You probably would have waited for me, which would have been the wrong move. for
Underrated
you.
nice guy, by the way. Like I was there.
Way underrated.
I was there. Like I'm happy to help out.
You would have waited for him?
He would have. He would have.
I would have. It works for me. Like, Dave's like, I don't know how this credit card works. He's like, I think it's broken or something. I'm like, just put it in the fucking.
Two other people had problems. The next machine worked.
The one guy in front of you was staring at it for like 10 minutes. I'm like, it's not working, asshole. Like, stop. It's not going to change while you're staring at it. Yeah. So that guy, Carl, so we're in the green room before. In the green room before, to me, like, it's sort of implied, like, this is like at least semi-big name territory on the couch.
Yes.
I think. But then there were some backstage people. There's a lot of people, or competitors anyway. How's that?
Yeah.
Should be there. And then out of nowhere, Carl comes in. And like I said, I get along with Carl fine. I've always liked him. But he was giving off a very intense energy that was making me not comfortable heading into trivia.
Now, what is he doing there?
He's in Chicago. I think the Chicago guys were just there.
Okay.
I think, right?
But I thought he was not a Chicago guy.
I mean, he lives in Chicago.
oh, he does. I thought he was in Arizona.
He is a Chicago guy. Yeah, he goes to Arizona like part-time.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is all part of your conversation?
No, that was not.
Who did you talk to the most that you didn't think you would talk to in these 2 days?
Who did I talk to the most? I told you about my long conversation with Chris Castellani before you guys got there.
Basically, yeah.
That was a nice conversation.
Basically, the two people had nobody to talk to in the building.
Right, but I wasn't like, I'm not a content guy. He's a content guy. I was
Right.
just following you around.
Yeah, we get there at 9 o'clock in the morning. No one's there. We're locked out of the fucking building.
Yeah. I just thought I talked to White Sox Dave, I think after that. I just thought he was a really nice guy.
Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. Weird, but a nice guy.
Big Cat is the best. Showing
Great.
us emails from Tom Shattuck. That was
Oh,
funny.
that's right. Do you hear about this, Mike?
Emails from Tom Shattuck. Oh, please.
Do we still have it or not?
He just showed it to us.
Do you have
he
it?
didn't email it to us. No.
Wait a second. I'm going to text him.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to give that away yet.
Did he send the same message Clemmer sent?
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see if he's ready to send over. Shattuck sent a resume, basically. He wants a job at Barstool.
He'd be a good hire.
I think that our relationship
For
could be
what?
a real home run.
Just weird.
He's always talked about, like, he's talked about Barstool with me like that. And I'm wondering, like, where.
Me and
where
you
he
together,
does-
Dan, that is a can't lose parlay.
Now, I'm not saying you should bet the house on me.
I mean, Jesus.
But I'm willing to go all in on Chicago.
Saturdays are for the Proud Boys.
That's a great podcast title.
Yeah, that would work. Oh, God. Just another gig. Just get your own fucking career. Jesus
I just
Christ.
don't know where he sees the fit. That's what I don't
Right.
understand.
I think he thinks it's wacky. Like, I have this wacky fan. Like, it's just, nobody cares. Right. Nobody cares.
Yeah, doesn't Barstool need like a 50-year-old
Yeah.
man,
Oh, here we go.
you know?
All right. I think he's sending it over. Colin's like, I feel bad. Like, Shattuck has a job. I'm like, too bad. He sent Dan a fucking email trying to get a job.
You're doing that knowing
Yes,
the
of
risks.
course.
Yeah.
Not knowing, though. Like, wanting this conversation.
Yeah.
Probably.
But he picked the wrong guy. Like, Dan, you know, I don't think that's. Oh, here it is. All right.
Now, do you think Dan was aware of him saying to his child, would you please kindly F off? Does he know the kind of guy that he's messaging with?
All right, reading it. Is he hired yet? Let's see here. All right. Hi, Dan. I create tons of content now, including on-air WTIC. Obviously, Dan knows that.
Hold on. This is how he starts?
Yes.
That's a psychotic way. You don't say, like, my name's... I was on the Kirk Minihane show. Nothing?
Mike, you don't think Tom knows that Dan knows who he is?
I
Those
guess.
are two giants. God, what's wrong with you?
I suppose.
Jesus Christ. I mean, do you think like Bruce Springsteen would do that via email?
There could be two people named Tom Shattuck in the world,
That's
is
true,
all
I
I'm saying.
suppose.
You know?
I am writing this because I think I could be an excellent content creator for Penn/Barstool in Massachusetts.
Oh.
I'm already creating about 30 hours total of content per week. I run 2 podcasts and a 4-hour daily radio show for Odyssey. They're trying to re-up me as we speak, so my window is short.
Act now.
Hold on. They just sent a contract along.
My pen is out, Dan. Hurry up. Hand is getting closer to the paper.
I didn't even see that the first time you showed it to me.
Now, before I keep making fun of Tom here,
1 second.
this is what much should have done.
1 second, though. Yeah, you're right. I was going to say that. I just picture like Shattuck sending the audio form. He's like, I don't know when they're going to come by with the contract. Oh, well.
Alice. Tom, we've got a Brinks truck outside.
Fucking kid, he wakes up at 3 a.m. to do it. He's like, I don't know if I have a pen around. Oh, boy.
Are you famous radio host Tom Shattuck? Sorry, Dan, gotta go.
Hi, Tom. This is WTIC owner. I'm offering you a huge contract.
He's got one of those giant checks like Ed McMahon.
Barstool? I got to read that again. And they are trying to re-up me as we speak, so my window is short. .. They just sent the contract along. That's like it happened in real time. Along. Like.
While I was typing this email, the contract just got here.
Just landed right in this desk.
And they said to me, Barstool, those libs don't have the guts to hire you.
This is what I can do for Barstool. Bettor Halves, daily betting podcast. The Shaddocks live in Massachusetts, where sports gambling just has become legal. Like many other Americans and New Englanders, they do not have a lot of experience with this new way to enjoy sporting events. A great place to showcase other Barstool content creators on the Bettor, Bettor, Halves show. The Shaddocks will explore and learn more about the terminology and getting started with sports betting as a beginner, how to enjoy this form of entertainment responsibly, and demystify the sports betting universe for the layman.
Interesting.
That is a way better pitch than Mutt.
This is, I want to make fun of Tom, but this is much better than what Mutt has done. So.
6 people would listen to that.
No, I know. That's funny.
Do you think Dan read this whole thing?
No, Dan saw his name.
Here it is.
And told you
Ran to
about
me
it.
and asked where you were.
We are able to produce everything ourselves on our end, a la the Kirk Minihane show.
Not sure if you're familiar with them, Dan, but I sure am.
Sales, both Tom and Alice Shattuck. This is, by the way, him sending this email. Like, it's just weird. I don't know. Are highly polished and professional. Oh, no question. And able to meet with clients, travel for appearances and live remotes, cross-promote and other Barstool shows across all the company's platforms. In addition, they are both able to provide their own ad copy without additional assistance, especially as Alice is a marketing professional with years of copywriting expertise.
Is he pretending to be his own agent?
Yeah, I think
From his email?
I think he's going back and forth. Like,
He used the wrong email?
Yeah, I think so. Because we've been married for over 12 years and podcasting daily together for 3, our on-air dynamic is a tight-knit and playful one with a strong ability to develop content and show direction together and improvise off each other on the fly.
This is from powerfulmediaagent@gmail.com.
All right, Tom Shattuck. Burn Barrel, he goes through that. It's a personal look at the life in the Shattuck house with Alice and Tom's 4 kids and various animals. Okay. Huh. Oh, here you go. Anything can happen on the burn, it says, Mike.
Now that's exciting. Are your ears burning, Dan?
We've also started a new one, a new food lifestyle podcast, the All You Can Eat podcast.
Okay.
Show is the Tom Shattuck Show getting food and health program sponsorships to create food and family-focused content. There's so much more than your average culinary show. Jesus Christ.
Wow. He's got a lot of ideas.
I said, is he hired yet? He said, you say the word. I'll be, tomorrow morning I'll go to bat for him.
You should do it. I can't believe Dan trusts you after the
I
Cumber
almost
hire,
want to
but-
fucking hire Shattuck at Barstool so much. But I have to,
Yeah.
It is nice that he included his wife in that pitch. That's a nice move.
I think he has to.
Yeah.
Well, you can't have the Better Have show without your Better
That's
Have.
true. That is
Yeah.
true.
And if we're being honest, that's what, I mean, come on.
Dan,
People are listening for
I've
you.
already written Tom on the contract. S-H. I'm going to write my whole name here, Dan, before you. This deal is TTUC. All right, it's done. Goodbye. What? Oh, huh? What? As a matter of fact, it's made an offer right now as we speak.
Ready to purr, big cat?
It's like the Shattuck to go for Billy football. Hey, shot his shot, you know?
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I love making fun of him, but it is that's what you should do.
But if I was editing that, many things I would edit, but I would say get rid of this contract thing. Like nobody thinks that WTIC is going to offer you a contract worth anything.
They just sent the contract over. That's like me asking Erica, like, what do you have to offer me?
Jeez. Did he consult with you before this, Dave?
He asked me once who does the hiring at Barstool for
Is it Dan
programming.
Katz?
No, I said Hank. I was like, Hank, I think is like the program director at Barstool.
Is that true?
That's what I just think, because he's like, didn't we talk about this once? Like, we think he's kind of like the program director.
Yeah, but is he hiring?
I don't know who he hires. I just know that he's the one who tries to come up with the new content ideas and all that stuff. Like from the company perspective, I guess.
Yes.
I could see Hank enjoying Shattuck.
I just think, Shattuck doesn't. I just don't think it's a perfect fit. I would say. Would you agree or no?
No, it would be like me applying at a news outlet.
Yeah. No, Dave or no?
No, but also it's Barstool where you never know. Like if you had a yak type of show, having somebody random like him could be like a.
He's a funny character.
Yeah.
I'll give him
Yes,
Yeah.
but you have to be the right sense. I
don't get the sports angle because he doesn't know or talk sports.
Also, like people
you not listening?
People listening to Barstool are going to listen to a podcast about people who don't know how to bet.
That's the brilliance of it.
Yeah, like,
that's the whole angle.
Let me listen to these people. Oh wow, gambling is also not that complicated.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
what's episode 12 like about that? Like,
I still haven't figured out what money line means.
how does this app work? Like I don't really understand. Like what's season 2 like? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else?
You see my guy Garth Brooks is now battling this Bud Light controversy.
Said he's gonna do
Not
it.
happy with that.
Yeah,
Not happy.
yeah. I don't.
He basically just said, I don't want assholes in my place, and they're taking it out as, you're calling me an asshole.
He's calling who an asshole?
He's calling anybody who supports the Bud Light ban an asshole, basically.
okay.
When really he was just saying, I love everybody in his corny way.
Yeah,
That's all.
a brave guy. What a brave guy. What an artist. What's that, Mike?
I enjoy I don't know if you saw. This is. I don't blame them for doing this. This is how I title my YouTube videos as well. But the title of your appearance on KFC Radio.
I did
today
see this. Yeah,
was
Dylan Mulvaney.
Kirk Minihane comments on Dylan Mulvaney. It was like the last 3 minutes of the podcast.
Right. Yeah. Yes. I feel like I did that 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was all kind of.
It was funny because they were all like, "So, what do you think about going to Chicago for the dozen?"
Yeah. I have a good time with those guys. And Feidelberg is a wonderful guy.
Yes, very nice guy.
I was going to mention something else about that appearance. I feel like because I was getting out of there, I had to get back. I don't think I was there very long.
It's like 35-minute podcast.
Yeah, it was
I think.
pretty quick.
Yeah.
I think I was in and out with those guys. It was not
KFC probably mentioned to you that he was going to get back to my message at some point.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Good.
yes.
I thought so.
Well, I mean, you got to send him a pitch now, Mike. You got a contract.
Kevin.
It's burning a hole in my pocket. I don't want to sign it. I can't. Fine. Please don't make me sign this contract. They just sent it along.
Netflix is. I'm about to. The ink is almost dry, Kevin.
I just picture Dan looking at it like, God, I don't know, but they're going to sign him. I have to
Where's
sign
my
him.
phone?
I have to sign him. It has to happen. What's the one he did with A-Rob? What was that?
Oh,
What was
Shit.
the name of that?
The Corp? No.
Yes.
the
Yeah,
Corp.
that was it.
Yep.
Season 2 of Shattuck.
There you go.
The guy's a business mogul.
what's the angle of
I
that?
have no idea. He has holes in his house. Maybe he can repair his house. You have like asbestos or something? Was there some sort of...
That could be like Trent's breaking 90 thing. Shattuck could be like learning how to bet,
I guess.
winning $1.
Boy, is
You
that
know?
interesting. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to watch that? I got Riggs big time at me about Wednesdays. Like, we might be filming YouTube stuff during the day. And I'm like, well,
It is a big week for them.
I understand, but like, then I'll do it with somebody else then.
Yeah.
Wow.
mean, I can't wait for it. I'm focused.
Right.
Who's the go-to Riggs fill-in?
Justin, he's going to be here.
That'd be great.
I think that would work. He's a golf guy.
Excellent.
I would imagine. It was good to see him last week.
Maybe you extend the olive branch to what's his name there, Dan Rappaport. See if he wanna.
Well, he's on that show though. He's in L.A. with those guys.
Yeah, but he doesn't appear on the show. Like when the Live News broke, he didn't go on that show.
Oh, I mean, you could just get Lurch on. That'd be fun.
That's a good point. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. That's a good point. That would be good. Now the foreplay guys want him back. What else going on?
We were laughing before the show about Greg Poehler still tweeting about Succession.
I
days
almost
later.
quote tweeted. I was
It's
like,
a little sad now.
I almost quote tweeted it yesterday. I was like, it's always sad on this show when the guy who was like 8 stories behind is still hang on to that story. He's like the yellow shirt guy basically now. Poehler might as well be yellow shirt junior. Like Greg, it's over. Okay, it's like, oh, remember that joke that time? Like, no, it's
Unanimous.
yeah, we're 10 jokes. We're like, that's like 50 stories ago.
He's got to know someone on that staff or something. There has to be some connection.
Quote, I could post thousands more of these articles. It's unanimous. Debate is over. Phew.
He's there in Sweden by himself. Like, what are you doing? What the hell? Okay, it's the best show ever. What? Like, I don't know. Okay, it's the greatest show of all time. I don't even understand. I don't get it.
It's so odd to have an argument like it's undoubtedly the greatest show ever and dig your heels in like
There
that.
are
Like, it's so angry about it.
very few things. I can't think of anything offhand, honestly, where you say the greatest of anything is
Not debatable.
like I would say, others would say Tom Brady is indisputable.
Tiger at golf.
Yeah, Mariano Rivera, right, is a closer.
Yeah.
But The Godfather is not indisputably I think it's the greatest movie of all time. I think if you ask 100 Americans, like guys, that would probably win, but it wouldn't be unanimous,
Right.
It'd be like 70%, whatever, Like, and by the way, if you ask 100 people the greatest TV show of all time, Succession would be 15th,
Everyone would say
That's
The
probably
Sopranos.
best.
12th, 8th. Not everybody. No, they wouldn't.
No, I'm saying.
That's not dispute. What do you think it's unanimous?
No, I'm terribly sorry.
God, here comes a Mike tweet 3 weeks from now. Another story.
Get shut down every time this topic comes up.
Mike retweeting Alan Sepinwall's story 3 weeks from now. See?
Sopranos, pretty good, gang.
Yeah, huh?
Many Saints in Newark deserves a second look.
But you're right. Like that would definitely be number 1.
Yeah.
But some people would say The Wire. It's-
Wire,
we talked
Breaking
about-
Bad.
Yeah, right. There's a whole bunch of fucking
Seinfeld,
some people
All
say
in the Family.
Simpsons, All in the
Yeah.
Family, whatever. Like it's not, but not Greg Poehler. He's never heard of nothing else. One thing for sure, nothing as stupid. According to him, nothing his stupid sister's ever done as good as that. That's for sure. That wench, Jesus.
What about Parks and Rec, Greg?
Season 1, okay, whatever. Yeah, she's doing a show with Tina Fey. Yeah, that sounds great. Knock yourself out.
Big whoop. Yeah, if you're into that
Christ.
sort of thing.
Like
if you're into
shit-
that hacks.
It's like a shit burger. You fill yourself up. God. Yeah, I saw that was what, yesterday you did that or a couple days ago?
Yeah.
As the people they were like, you're a loser. It's like, how can you even dispute that at this point? It's always weird when, that's like, that'd be big mutt like 3 weeks from now, like quote tweeting like a raffle one or something.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm much tougher now that he's not here to. Don't
he's-
well me.
He was very very serious about that. Jesus. What else, Dave?
I just heard this coming in today, and I didn't have service all weekend at this wedding in the mountains. It was actually fantastic. But
I feel like Dave says it about every
part
wedding
of
he goes to. no?
I-95 collapsed in Philly yesterday.
Is that true?
I feel like that's like
How was the wedding?
a monster deal. It's a fantastic wedding.
Was it?
Fantastic.
How'd you do?
I mean, I rise to the occasion at every wedding I go
Yeah?
to. Yeah.
Gay or straight this time?
Straight wedding. Yeah.
Any gays that are floating around or
I
not?
think I saw.
You saw one? You
gay
spotted one?
couple, Yeah.
Leans into his wife. I think that's one.
Look at that.
Table 9.
And then you're not here Wednesday. Justin's here. He can handle everything.
Oh yeah.
You feel confident about that?
Yep.
Okay. He's rusty. I don't know.
I'll talk to him tomorrow.
I can't wait to ask Justin about Dave, blatantly stealing his idea and then acting like it was no big thing.
Which one's that?
The 24-hour YouTube thing.
Oh, it's true. You can't wait to ask him about that?
Well, first of all,
Can't wait.
It's pretty exciting. You can ask him if you want before the show.
I might blurt it out before you speak.
I'm fine with that. You could ask him, like, I don't know, like 9 o'clock on Wednesday. He'll be like, yeah, I don't know.
I know.
Oh, yeah? Is he still Girl in the Hill?
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay. Is he, Dave? Do you know?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. He was at the Taylor Swift show.
He was there. He was at every
He's all
Taylor
over the
Swift
place.
show.
Fortunate at those things.
No, but he was working it.
What do you mean?
I think he was working it
Yeah.
for
For Gillette.
for whoever he works for.
For his idiot guy who brought the pizza.
The icy
something, right?
stuff,
But I
The
think,
weird
right?
I think it got him into.
Oh,
the
he doesn't get a
contract.
cut of that, or
I don't know how it works.
oh, because if he did, he probably made a fortune. Yeah. I would think. Yeah. Oh, well, you know what? Why are we asking these questions now?
He'll be joining me.
36 hours from
Another road trip. Justin and I are going.
Oh, that's right. Buy Mike John now. What's
Can't
going on?
quit each other.
Oh, you got when is that? Is that this weekend?
No, June 29th.
Oh, right. You mentioned that.
Thursday,
Yeah.
We talked about on the Blind Mike project, which is up now. Go
Yes.
subscribe on
Yes,
YouTube,
yes.
folks. We talked about my boy Richard Ojeda interviewed a trans person.
Yeah.
And it was a half hour of like, I think you people are pretty swell.
Well, good for him.
It was very funny. But of course I get like YouTube comments like, Mike, don't you feel silly calling that a she?
No, Jesus.
And I'm like, that's not what we're here for. And why are you laughing? Doug Stanhope will be the next episode.
Oh, good.
Eddie Murphy
Okay.
Raw is up now. And then I'm doing, I think the one that'll be out on Patreon this week will be Pat Cooper on Howard Stern.
Yeah, we lost him, huh?
Rest in peace.
Yeah, he was a good one.
Yeah. It's weird because I only had, I pulled a bunch of clips and I had like too many. And I think I only have like 4 or 5 of his appearances. But
Yeah, and another guy Stern just completely turned his back on.
yeah, well, he went pretty vicious at Stern.
I know, but still, like 30 years ago, he would have been like brought him back for stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Was Stern even on today? I wonder if he would comment about that.
I saw on YouTube that because I listen to so many old Stern clips on YouTube, or not even as many, but I still watch some old episodes.
get 'em
sometimes.
recommended?
Like the new ones come up, and he talked about the Iron Sheik.
Yeah.
I think Stern's one of those people who actually thinks the Iron Sheik tweeted himself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think. Because we lost him
Last week.
at the end of last week as well. And he was not a great Stern guest, not really. Like, he was late in the game.
Was he on that often?
A couple of times, like at the end, like
Yeah.
the end of Artie, he was on a couple of times. I remember Artie dressed up like Sheik Jr. and yelled at him, but it felt fake. I don't know. But yeah, Pat Cooper, how old was Pat Cooper?
93.
Jesus.
I assume, based on some of the clips I have, not surrounded by his family.
No, I think unless things really reconciled, I don't think that worked out. His family was on occasionally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, have we heard from Cheeks lately or no?
No cheeks.
No Cheeks.
No cheeks.
How about the Flower show? Have we got any updates on that?
No updates yet. We can do. They just said we got to pitch them a date. So whenever you want to do it.
Pitch them a date?
Pitch them?
Well, not pitch, but like we got to decide on. a
Oh,
date.
Sharks.
Hello.
Yeah.
Think June 14th.
I don't want to say anything, but I have an offer coming very soon from another Flower. Oh, you know what? The offer's arriving right now.
Dash, dash, dash.
The offer just arrived. Idiot. TommyJohn is back. Excellent. We got Father's Day coming up. TommyJohn keeps you cool thanks to breathable, lightweight fabric with 4 times the stretch of competing brands. Over 20 million pairs sold. Dads everywhere love TommyJohn underwear. They don't have customers, they have fanatics. TommyJohn underwear has a non-rolling waistband for a perfect fit. Legs never ride up, and every pair comes with TommyJohn's exclusive no wedgie guarantee. Grab a pair of TommyJohns for yourself as well, since Dad always wants the best for you. Let Tommyjohn return the favor for best pair you'll ever wear. It's free guarantee. TommyJohn, no adjustment needed. Shop TommyJohn.com/Kirk, K-I-R-K for Father's Day, and get 20% off your first order. 20% for Dad right now at TommyJohn.com/K-I-R-K. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. See site for details. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. 20% off your very first order. What else, Dave?
Nothing.
All right, we'll take some calls then. What's up, Mike? What's up?
I didn't tell you. I don't think I've been in since, but you mentioned that yellow shirt guy. He messaged me.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't respond, but he was just like, I don't get why everyone thinks I hate the show. And that was the gist of his message. I didn't even know how to respond because I almost got in like a conversation, and I was like, I'm not going to teach him.
Yeah. That's okay. I mean,
He seems broken up about it, though.
yeah, well, I mean, you know, I
So
think
he does care.
He hates the show, which is okay. We bring people in sometimes who hate the show. That's all right. He's a weird guy. I hope he's all right.
He doesn't agree with it. He doesn't agree with that assessment.
Well, you know, he's dealt with a lot of assessments before as the condo president. Gets assessed things all the time. Not easy. Tremendously stressful job. The guy was a condo, but you're laughing, but you could have communicated with the guy who was a condo president.
Damn. I should have at least asked for a picture before I badmouthed
I
him.
would think so, yeah. Jesus.
Did you see that Kyrie Portnoy thing? Like,
Is that going to happen?
they're gonna do one-on-one, but then he said something about like having dinner with Dave's parents.
Yes, I think sort of
Because
to
he's-
get closer to the Jewish community who he struggled with, I think, at times. I think was...
Interesting.
I think. I mean, would I listen to a Kyrie Irving, Mike Portnoy podcast? Yes, I would.
Sign him up.
Yes,
Sign
I
him up.
fucking
That'd be
would.
great.
I mean, I would listen to that all day. Is that going to happen? I would say there's like a 2% chance that'll happen.
Because Mike Portnoy would bring it for that, too. He's, I'm sure, very against Kyrie politically.
I think it probably against him as a big Celtics fan, too.
True.
Yeah, I think there'd be a lot of hate there.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Interesting.
Is that going to happen?
It sounds like it's going to happen. Seems so. I think the latest is that Dave reached out to him and just hasn't heard back yet, but it seems likely.
And Jake Marsh has not responded to my accusations, basically.
No, we just saw that the other day he was rooting against you.
Yeah, how'd that go, asshole?
Yeah. Yep.
Join the club.
I love that there's almost like a Gallagher brothers feud between Mike and Dave Portnoy. Like, Mike thinks he really squashed his career.
It's true. Yeah, he will not. Yeah, he will not. Things are about to take off.
Yeah.
Cousin Murray, was that the other guy?
Yes.
Yes, I like Cousin Murray. Yeah, I enjoyed that show.
Sure.
Mike Portnoy makes me laugh. I miss him. We should have him on at some point.
Definitely.
For sure. That would be a good thing. Yeah.
His name came up in Chicago. Why? Oh, was it Eddie? Eddie was talking about
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's gonna be the Chicago office is gonna be massive. Just every time I talk to somebody, they're going there at that thing.
Yeah, but no sales or business people, so that's a great win.
How nice is that?
Great win.
how many stupid salespeople do you see standing around at this dozen thing? Just standing around doing nothing, just collecting it, just sitting there backstage, just standing there. Yep. You get guys working hard and women working hard behind the scenes, and then a bunch of people just standing there, just looking around, looking at the lights, and just looking at the P. Oh, this is great. This is fun.
Yep.
There's nothing fun about the dozen tribute. Nothing. Nothing. People think it's war.
Yeah.
They load up, Dave?
Load up.
All right, let's go. We haven't talked to the people in a while. I don't think did we talk to them in Chicago or no?
We did not.
I don't believe so.
No.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Good, thank you.
First off, happy Pride Month.
Thank you.
Secondly, congratulations to you and Team Minihane,
Thank you.
specifically you, Kirk. That was awesome. Mike, I have one quick question for you. I just thought of it randomly the other night. Is it hard for you to cut your nails because you're blind? Like, do you not just cut them super
I pick
short
at
and
'em.
fuck that up?
Oh, do you really?
I pick.
Careful.
Yeah, I pick. I'm sure it's very bad, but I do it.
Huh. You should go to a pedicurist or something.
Never have. I don't need to. I do pretty good.
Okay. How would you know?
Well, I mean, I don't fuck up my fingers too. I guess I do. Look at that. Yeah.
Look at that. Jesus. Be careful. Start that
Hey,
the other day.
Kirk, I hear you're looking for a condo prez.
I mean, we're always looking for a condo prez here, yeah.
Well, I'm here. I'm here to help you.
Oh, well, you're an actual condo president.
I am an actual condo president, but please refer to me as Mr. President.
Sure, I will do that. Just give me a couple of your worst war stories, because I can only begin to imagine how horrific it is.
Yeah, it is horrific, and we're a very, very small association. We have a family here who thinks they own everything. They put their own plants out. They have their kids outside playing.
The nerve.
They deal with the contractors on their own. They don't.
So,
go through the
well, it sounds to me that you're a weak president. I mean, have you stepped in on this or no?
Oh, I've stepped in many times. In fact, they hate my guts.
Oh, okay. Where is this located? Not specifically, of course, but what area are we talking about here?
We're in the southernmost tip of Florida.
Oh, nice. Southern. Okay. Wow. All right. What are the HOA fees?
It varies based on the size of your unit, but
Not good for Jeff D Lowe.
between like $850 and $1,300.
Wow, 1,300 casinos a month. What does that get me?
Get your water. You don't have a water bill.
Okay. Pool? Am I getting a pool? Am I getting
No pool. Unlimited snow removal.
from the southernmost tip of Florida? Okay, good.
Yeah, we don't spend a lot of money on this thing.
I understand the joke, Mr. President.
You got
Not exactly
your
Ronald Reagan as a
landscaping.
committee president. Yeah, landscaping.
It's security. We have it's little gated community.
You're building up a little bit of a war
And,
chest just in case something bad happens? Because I imagine there must be some weather stuff there as well.
We try and build it up, but it just disappears. You're replacing windows or window caulking.
Why would you
all the
voluntarily
time.
do this, Mr. President? Why would you give yourself the stress of this job? Why not just enjoy your golden years in Florida?
There's multiple reasons why I took this on. One of them is because I can get things done.
Hell yeah, you can. Fuck yeah, you can.
The condo needs a leader.
Well, yeah. Well, Mr. President, I'm sorry, but they always say, Mike, that to run for president, you have to have a massive ego to think you can be the most powerful. This guy, I think, has, but he also knows he can deliver the goods.
That's clear. Yeah.
Do you have the respect? How many units are there in the complex?
There's a total of 7 units, and for me to get things done, I only need 3 friends.
That's right.
Oh, interesting.
Do you feel like you have a powerful block right now of those 3 friends, or no?
We're very, very strong.
This guy thinks like a president. That's good.
Swamp.
What's that?
We are the South Florida swamp.
There you go. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you very much. That's what I mean. I should have asked him if he's ever been dragged out in handcuffs, and stuffed into a police car.
There's legitimately nothing in it for him to do that, right?
No, they're just guys who, like, my dad did that. He was like the head of finance at the, like, whatever, the finance of the, like, they just like doing shit.
Right. Yeah.
Like the meetings where they have like Danish and they sit around and they just bitch.
Yeah.
Like
guys that probably were important at their job.
Correct.
Yes, and want to feel that still.
Like, why does the pool have to be at this temperature?
Right.
Why can't it be this? Or why do we have this guy doing it when we know this guy will do a better job painting? It's just this endless, which I get. Like, if it's your home, I get that. Like, you want to be involved, I think.
Certainly. And kids can't be just playing in the yard willy-nilly, you know?
No. $1,300 a month in HOA fees? That's going to be, if that's the southern tip of Florida, which I'm thinking of, that's a hoity-toity place, I would think.
It said only 7 units.
That's what I mean.
Oh, it's $1,300 in addition to the rent?
Yeah, HOA is.
Okay. I was like, that's a remarkably cheap
Yeah, so
place.
if you have a condo, like you have a homeowner association.
I got you.
Yeah. So you pay for, like they're saying, he's like, you don't have to pay for water. It's like, well, no, that is what you're paying for.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No pool? Like, what are you doing? Dude?
Southern tip of Florida, no pool?
Yeah.
$1,300 a month? That's, $15,000 a year.
He doesn't sound like the smartest financial guy in the world.
But what did he say?
You're saying he's a puppet.
Maybe.
He's a figurehead.
Maybe I am.
What did he say? He can get things done?
Yep.
You can get things done.
I certainly can.
Hello.
Once again, Kirk was right.
That's true.
Winning the championship.
Thank you.
Got to be in that building that night. That championship game was one of the craziest events I've ever seen.
Well, we had Jeff D Lowe on earlier, and he said that the YouTube doesn't do it justice. He was right. It was, the boos were so loud. It was crazy.
I'm sure he was right, but it did seem like it. I was watching live. I don't know if the audio was different, but it did seem loud.
It was deafening. I don't know. Yeah. You were there, buddy?
I was able to get tickets and be one of the few Minifans.
No shit. Tough crowd. Jesus. Where were you sitting?
Way up top.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good, pretty cool arena or facility, I thought.
It was pretty cool. I did get to see Cullinane in the flesh, and my God, he must be about 4 inches taller than he claims.
Taller?
Shorter.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. There were a couple.
The guy's at best is 6.
Yeah, there were a couple.
What?
There was a prominent Barstool person to be said he was surprised how short Cullinane was.
Yes.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shocking.
Yeah, it was.
When the guy's saying he's 5'11" or whatever he claims.
Trouble.
5'10" and 3/4.
Yes, not good.
That's how you know a short guy is when he throws in the quarter inches.
No question. Anything else, buddy?
He's gone.
He's gone. Okay, well, I guess not. Hello.
Kirk, congrats on the win, but I think there's something a little bit problematic with your friend Jeff D Lowe.
His penis size?
Nothing you can do about that.
That, but also, have you ever noticed that he's never done a black celebrity mashup, but when he has, it was for Arian Foster's team? I'll hang up and listen.
Wow, Dave? You already hate this guy, you and your wife.
Into this. We will be looking into this.
You could oust him as host.
He did one. I mean, he did none.
That's interesting.
Wow.
And the way he said it to Arian Foster is probably like, my brother, what do you think about this one?
Let's play against him, I think, and then, right? Jeez. He brought a rapper to do it. Yeah, it was a little weird.
Arian, hit me with some knowledge right quick.
I will say it's difficult, I would think, to mix a black and white mashup, maybe? But maybe not.
But you could do 2 black people.
Yeah, that's true.
Will Smith, Denzel Washington mashup or something. I guess it's a man and a woman usually.
Yes. Usually, yeah. Huh. Look, it's a great question. You have to pose that to the commissioner. Ask the commissioner. He should do a as commissioner should do a press conference or 2 a year to answer questions like that. I think that's actually think that's reasonable.
That's good.
Right. Good question. Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Hey, I got a question for Dave.
He's here. They load up, Dave?
They're loaded up.
Yeah, good evening.
Hey, Dave, where would you rank Wendy's in terms of like fast food?
I haven't had Wendy's, actually. I probably only had it once in my life. So I would say third.
It's one more time than me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. If you believe that.
If you're just talking about the big three, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's.
Where would you rank Wendy's nuts drag across her face?
Love it. I knew it was coming. So no.
It's inappropriate.
I always like when it evolves into like a real conversation that he has to sit there.
He was really thinking about it.
He has to sit there and wait.
Brain was really working while the rest of us were just waiting for the joke. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. Hey, Dave. Hey, Mike. Hey, how you guys doing, guys? Congrats on the title.
Thank you very much.
I had a quick question. Ted Lasso, did you guys watch that show?
No, I heard the third season was fucking awful.
I've only seen the first two, I think.
Okay. I was just curious because it's really popular, man. I watched it. I've seen it. It's okay. It's okay. It's a little on the nose for me.
Okay, who gives a shit what you think?
What is this?
What's up?
Goodbye.
Interesting.
Hello.
Hey, speaking of Jeff D Lowe, can you address the rumors that he's a closet homosexual?
Sure. I will say, to my knowledge, I have never heard or been told that. I don't know. I think he has a girlfriend. I think his girlfriend was recently at the campus of Harvard.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't think he is. I've hit on him.
So, a lot of these celebrity types kind of have a beard,
Yeah, like a Scientologist type. It could be.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be. He seems to be an open enough guy that I think he would live his life out in the open like that. I hope he would.
I would think so, too.
I don't think he is. I think he seems happy in his relationship.
I will say Alba watched the finals and remarked how articulate Jeff was at asking the questions. So
really?
It's not all women that think he's some
Interesting.
stumbling boob.
Okay.
Different for her. I remember she said how articulate Arian Foster was.
Clean
she's really.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Polished.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk.
Hello.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
It's about running.
Okay.
I think it was your second to last year at EI, maybe your last year. You were going to run every day of the year.
Yes.
Did you make it?
No, I did not, but I forget what happened. So far this year, though, June 12th, so far, so good.
I remember you had the goggles on. You're like, I'm a warrior.
Yes.
You didn't make it that year?
No, I got hurt. I forget what happened. That was my knee. Oh, you know what it was? I think I went to mental institution, now that I think of it.
Oh, that.
Yeah, I actually got, so the pressure's on me now. I can't, what's that?
I don't think it was.
Okay, I don't know what you want me to say. I don't remember. I broke my leg. I don't remember.
You are incorrect.
But you are right. I think I did want to do it and I didn't. And so far this year, again, almost halfway through. So far, so good.
All right.
Good. Thanks, buddy.
Good.
That sounded a little bit like
Kevin. I thought so.
Right?
I thought
a
so.
little bit.
Yeah, I thought so.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello. I'll just say this right now,
couple of
Dave.
questions for you.
1 second. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. 1 second. I will say my Justin Rose early plus 400 top 10 meter is ringing right now, if anyone's curious.
The system's going off right now?
It's not an official one.
Hmm.
Not an official one, but that guy was asking me a question about running. I did look it up and do a little research on it. Hello. What the fuck am I going to say? No, I don't think that was the year you went away.
It's funny because that's true. There's probably aspects of your life that I know more about and listen to.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I
It's
don't
a
know.
weird thing.
Yeah, I'm sure I said that at one point. I don't know. Yes, how you doing, buddy?
Good. Did you read Killers of the Flower Moon when it came out?
Yeah, you know what? I didn't love it. My buddy Jim loved
really?
it.
I just read it this week.
It's
I thought
good.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, it's good. I just didn't.
Yeah.
I don't. The trailer is fucking great. The new Scorsese.
Yeah.
It's a great trailer. I have no idea if it'd be a good movie, but
It's tough.
Yeah,
3.5
how do you
hours.
think Leo's going to play that role?
It's a good question.
Interesting role for him.
When I read the book, I definitely did not think of Leonardo DiCaprio. That's for sure.
No, he's like, I don't want to give it away, but he's going to be like never like anything Leo's done before.
No.
What's the premise? I haven't seen the trailer yet.
Go ahead, explain the plot to him, caller, if you would.
1920s Oklahoma. You got a bunch of mysterious murders of the Native American people down there. They hit oil. Richest people in America at the time. The white people down there are taking advantage. That's the basic premise. FBI's got to look into it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I don't love when Leo does accents, typically.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to try and do a southern.
20s or 30s? 20s, 30s? 20s? 30s? I forget.
20s, 1925, 26.
In
when
Oklahoma.
The investigation was going on.
Yeah. So,
yeah,
I mean,
Osage County.
I'm I thought the trailer was great. I don't know. Like I said, I liked the book. I don't remember much about it. I liked it. I didn't love it. But I don't know. Thanks for the call.
Yeah.
Did Scorsese lose? Did he have like an editor for a long time that is no longer with him or
They had
something?
Thelma Schumacher forever. I don't know if she's still editing. She might have passed away even. I don't know.
Just I'm wondering why the Irishman and now this 3.5
I think he
plus
should.
hours.
Yeah, I don't know if he's at the age now where he's like, just fuck it, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Let's see if she's still alive. Is an American film editor. She's still alive. She's 83. I mean, it's younger than him. Probably, right? Or pretty close.
Pretty close.
She edited The Irishman and Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh.
She has edited Raging Bull, King of Comedy, Call Her Money, Goodfellas, Cape Fears, Casino. I mean, she did Aviator, Depart, all of them. Wolf of Wall Street.
Well, then who am I to criticize?
Yeah, we'll see. Hello. Load up, Dave?
Loaded up.
Kirk
Yes.
Minihane, you are the man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. What you see is what you get, and what you don't is better yet.
Thank you.
Kirk, you are the women's pick and the men's regret.
Mm-hmm.
And if you went against Team Minihane, you made a bad bet. Now, when you're the best podcaster in the world,
Shut up, Mike.
the greatest mini golfer in the company,
Mhm.
and the
Country.
smartest trivia personality ever,
Mm-hmm.
they don't call you the greatest. They got a name for you. They call you Kirk Minihane, God damn it. Thank you, Kirk. Kirk was right. Kirk is always right. I love you. And Brandon Walker is a fat, dumb moron from Mississippi.
True. I think all that's true. I can't argue with any of it.
Very well said.
You've earned yourself a place in the smack off,
That's
my
right.
friend.
Rack 'em. I when people are like, oh, it's a cult. It's like, no, I have a fan base, asshole. Try it out sometime. Like, just sucking off the tit of the fucking company you work for and try to build your own fan base, fucking person by person. Jesus Christ.
You referring to anyone specific?
Just in general, like, oh, they're lunatics. I mean, I don't know. Sure, I guess. They're a great fan base. They're the greatest fan base of all time.
There weren't any lunatics at the watch party the other night. That was all normal people.
No.
No?
We should. You mentioned it. We should have done. I know we wouldn't have been there, but I think people got if we'd done it somewhere,
right?
Like had a bunch of people get together Thursday night for the live for the finals. So that would have been pretty.
And Justin could have hosted.
Yeah,
that's true.
I actually asked something. I needed Justin to help me with something, and he goes, "Of course, can't do it right now though. Dozen night."
That's right.
It's like, all right, very good.
There were parts during that double bonus, the bonus round or whatever, in the finals where I was literally hunched over. Like my stomach was in pain. I was when the other guys were answering. I was so stressed out.
Really?
Quiggs and Jesus Christ,
Terry,
the fucking other guy, the guy who threw the can at the idiot.
Rico, I believe.
Yeah.
His name.
Yes. Yeah. But they came through.
They did.
Quiggsy came through.
Sure did.
So did Rico. Hello.
Hey, Kirk.
Oh, hello.
Alan Fisher here. Did you see that video of fucking Frank the Tank stuffing pills in the cakes and eating them because he can't swallow pills?
No, I did not. I didn't.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't, you know. I wish Frank, well, I got nothing against Frank, but it just seems so, you know.
I will say, I understand that mentality on Frank, but after watching him in The Dozen with you, I don't know how you think it's a bit. I think he's very real.
Well, he gets awfully mad. Like, I don't.
Yeah, but I think he's maybe a little off.
It could be. I mean, could be. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you know, I just saw John Rich clowning around with Chris Klemmer on some video, right? Somebody tweeted that to me.
Yes.
Yeah, no
Yep.
ring.
Yep.
No ring. I forgot about that. No ring.
Oh, yeah, they're good buddies.
Yeah, no ring.
Yeah.
No hard feelings, no ring. I'll get him some H, as they say in the business. I'll get him, you know.
And Brandon did bail on his movie podcast with Chris Klemmer today.
I did give him credit for that. We talked about that at lunch the other day.
Yep.
Yeah.
For any particular reason?
It stinks.
Okay. I didn't know if there was, outside forces at work or anything.
Yeah. Hello.
Kirk.
Good evening.
Statement and a question.
Mm-hmm.
Statement is Blind Mike is the best.
No question about it. BlindMike.net.
Question is,
yeah, thank you.
What is the worst song
Scoffs
ever?
at that.
We all did it. Most of us were nice enough to keep it internal. I mean, Jesus, God. What's that? What's your question, buddy?
What's the worst Bruce Springsteen song ever?
I think Queen of the Supermarket is one. What?
I'm sorry. I'm right there with you. I fucking hate that song.
It's a bad song. Mary Queen of Arkansas is a bad
Go ahead.
song.
Okay.
Crush on You is a bad song.
Yep.
I don't like Working on a Dream. I don't like that song at all.
Oh, I actually like that one.
Oh, okay. Well, we finally disagree with something, buddy. We can talk about it again later.
I like when someone calls with a question just to criticize your answer.
They just want to. It's okay.
And give their own.
Hey, look, it's okay. What is this, Dave?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't open your stuff. I can't do
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. My boyfriend's a huge fan, but I don't listen to you, but he asked me to talk to you.
Okay.
So, what's your favorite movie? I hear you like movies a lot.
This guy sent me a Tower of Terror DVD for some reason. What's your favorite movie, sweetheart?
I hung up on her.
Oh, Jesus, sexist
David.
pig.
Sorry.
God.
She just asked you a question. That was it. On to the next one.
That's true. That's fine.
I thought it was funny. You can see YouTube analytics now for your channels.
Yeah.
And it breaks down percentage male and female.
50-50 for
mine's always 93 men or whatever.
Right.
But there was one particular week it was I've never seen this before. 100% men.
That's funny. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
I have two questions for Kirk, and I have a question for David Coleman.
Oh, okay.
Kirk, during the dozen trivia,
Yeah.
were you tempted to get your dick out and stuff it in Fran's face or no?
No, I would say no. I was not. I was very focused on the tournament itself. No, it was no. I was not tempted to do that.
Second question.
Yeah.
If your daughter was wet and horny, would you bang her or no?
No, I don't
For
think
you.
so. No, that feels incestual. I understand she's adopted, Kevin, but that I don't think.
He is.
She is my daughter. I would not do that.
He's taking a real edgelord type of.
Well, I mean, look, somebody's got to ask the tough questions. I would say the answer to that would be a strong no. No,
Jesus
no.
Christ.
Hey, look, you have a question for Mike or Dave?
Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Dave.
Feels like
when
that would be
was the last
illegal.
time your sisters...
Sorry, Kevin. I'm sorry.
Dave.
Go
When
ahead.
was the last time your sister sucked the skin off your dick? Do you know?
Okay.
Gotten extraordinarily vulgar.
Do you know? I know you would know that. Go ahead. Is Kevin still on?
No.
Oh, you hung up on him? Yeah. I want to see if you want to. What's happened to him?
Atone for it. Yeah.
It seems like he's now angry at us
I feel
for.
like-
You know what I'm saying?
He's going through something.
Yeah.
No,
It's
I feel
okay.
like
I
I feel like he just tried to power through. Like he asked a very aggressive
That's what I'm
question
saying. He's tried to
set
move
a tone.
move the story. Yeah. But meanwhile, you're avoiding the question.
Oh, he's rebranding himself, kind of the shock jock.
Oh, you see how Dave's avoiding answering the question he was asked, though?
617's on the line.
Yeah.
Any skinless dicked men that you know of, Dave?
Has your sister ever given you a blowjob, Dave? Yes or no?
No.
That's all. You asked the question. Good. Okay. Hello.
Emphatically.
Hello. He's nodding yes.
Rafael Palmeiro.
Did you masturbate at the Hotel Zachary?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Good for you.
We're on. Kirk, can you confirm if we're on the show right now?
Is this the same stupid person from a minute ago?
Different number, but
You're on the show. What do you want?
What do you want?
We're not on. Are we actually on right now?
Yeah.
No, we took a break to take your call.
You two sound dreadful. What are you doing? Oh, I'm your little toy. Oh, get him angry.
I told you this is what he does.
That's what I mean, like
he's gonna go off on you.
Wow, yeah. You're a cunt. Jesus Christ. Are they still on? No. All right, hello. Hello.
What a trip. Holy. I have a question for Blind Mike.
Okay.
Yes.
I was curious if you are colorblind.
No, not to my
We've
knowledge.
addressed this, I think, in the past. Yeah.
Not to my knowledge. Although I've noted, maybe I am, because there's sometimes where, like, I'll ask Al about a shirt I'm wearing or something. She's like, blue on blue isn't good, and I'm like, this is blue. I had no idea. That sort of a thing.
There you go. Yeah.
So maybe I am a little bit.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for clearing that
Excellent, he says.
I'd honestly rather it be the other way, that I'm not.
Excellent news. You might be colorblind. Maybe you're not, though, he's saying.
Excellent.
Hello.
He's putting it in his journal.
Hey, Kirk, who's your preseason top 5 for the dozen next year?
Top 5 teams? I would have to say, caller, you stick around with me on this one if you want. I think you have to reasonably say that we're the preseason number 1. We are the defending champions.
Of course.
Number 2, I would say I would put ZD 2.
Wow.
I would put Brandon 3.
What?
Well, you asked the question. I would put Dan 4. And I would put the Booze Ponies at number 5.
Which one is that now?
That is Will Compton, Feidelberg, and Dana Beers. I like that team. And by the way,
Frankettes?
No, not the Frankettes. No. No, how about you?
I got the Frankettes going all the way next year.
Hey, listen.
The Frankettes had the toughest match with the champs.
I mean,
that's got to mean something.
Well, Brandon was pretty tough. I mean, that was to the last question. But they did go to overtime. You're right. You are right. I mean, they could have beat us were it not for Brandon. And let me say something to address my friend Will Compton here for a moment, because it's on social media. I would have Baby Gronk's dad on in 2 seconds. Have you seen this? Not Dave.
I have.
Yeah. All these people are like, we wouldn't have him on. We wouldn't have him on. Why not?
Yeah.
We'll have him on in 2 seconds. He's welcome here anytime.
Okay.
He may not like the questions he gets, but he's welcome here anytime he wants.
It's big of you.
Someone's got to do it, you know? Never understood that. Hello.
Oh, they hung up.
All right. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey, I had a question for, do you want to be addressed as Trivia Jesus or Dozens Jesus, or are we still going with Podcast Jesus?
What is your question?
Well, that was one of them. And
Okay.
then I had a question for Cully.
He's here.
Cully, what's happening, bud?
They'll take 2 weeks off, Colin. So
you're afraid to bring your kids out for food because Chase has a severe allergy?
Both of them have allergies. Go on. Yep.
Okay, do you realize the Kinder eggs are hazelnut?
I don't realize that because I didn't even know what they were.
I mean, you
Are you drunk?
really got
Is he
to
drunk
watch
or
your
no?
kids.
Are you drunk?
No, I'm driving.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Doesn't mean you're not drunk.
I mean, trust me. I talk to somebody who drives drunk all the time. All right, thanks, caller.
Oh, and I get his point. He's dead on.
We can't end with that. Go ahead.
I get his point.
Nobody
though.
cares. Hello. Stupid allergies. Hello.
Hello.
I think, by the way, that I know we haven't done Paint Your Life in a while. I'm sure they'll be back. That Brandon me thing would be a good Paint Your Life.
Yes, it would be.
Yeah. Yep. Just think of that. Hello.
All right, Kirk. I was the one that asked about the running back in
Oh,
EI days.
good, you're
But I
back.
have a great question.
Go ahead. Fire away.
So what moment was better? You and your dad with Bill Russell in the elevator?
Yeah.
Or when you had an argument with Brady with Jerry at the Super Bowl because of Alex?
What?
Because of Alex.
We had the what with Brady? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Argument?
You had an argument with Brady. Remember the Piston thing?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah,
though?
remember you got corner, you had to argue.
We had to argue with Brady? Like on the air? You mean in Minnesota when we met up with him?
When you met up with
Oh,
video.
Yeah, we didn't really argue with him. No, we didn't. I will say one person of the three between me, Jerry, and Brady was groveling to Brady. But no, it wasn't really an argument. Brady was very nice at that point, actually.
So why? What about Bill Russell? Nailed it.
No, I understand. I'll get to that. No, I'll get to that point. Thank you, caller. I think we'll get to it. I don't know. We got to take a better call than that.
But what about?
I don't know. Both were interesting moments with legends. Yes, I will say.
The guy who you suggested may have been groveling. I think Dave was reading me some of his tweets earlier. Very funny.
Oh, really?
Well, as Dave pointed out, you would think that was the only issue on the planet.
Oh my gosh.
Drag queens and
just leaving the best parade in Boston this weekend. Lots of guns and drums and firing of cannons. Not a drag queen or Bud Light in sight.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Damn right. Jesus. Hello.
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 I have a good question for my dear friend, Michael Gary. And then another question for Dave Cullinane.
Go ahead.
First of all,
question.
My
meatballs,
dear friend,
final answer.
Meatballs, that's it.
Yeah.
Nice.
No pasta.
Oh, good. Yeah. You can do that once in a while.
I've
Why
never
not?
done that.
Yeah.
Nice. Sounds nice.
Hello. You got a question for Dave, you said?
Of course I do. Dave, how long did it take for you to nut that new picture of Cupcake that came out for a video?
I did not use that as.
Is there a new
source
picture
material.
of Cupcake, Dave?
Yeah, there's some video out there.
I think he immediately knows.
Let me see. Do I follow? I do follow her. Okay.
We don't
What
need
is-
to objectify Cupcake
What is this
right now.
I think she's
Dave's a real
objectifying
pervert. So this is
herself in this
Instagram?
video I'm
She's-
seeing, Dave. What is this? What is it? TikTok or something? What is it?
Yeah, probably or Instagram, and then she put it on Twitter.
Now every single Minute fan is tweeting back at her.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Jesus. How's she doing, Dave?
I haven't talked to her in a while,
No?
so I wouldn't know.
Okay. Well, hope she's doing well. We're getting her ass beat by Alex Bennett, but whatever. Hello.
Alex Bennett back in the office.
Did you guys
Almost 2 days
talk
in a row.
about that clip? I meant to on my show, and then I forgot
I
about
just
it.
found it to be very underwhelming. But I expected it to be.
I just think it's funny to be like,
Why is she there doing it?
well, just addressing it now.
That's what I mean. Like, at the time, it was very
Yeah,
strange.
Yeah.
Well, she was asked by it, though.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
know.
It's not hers.
It's just still, it's like finally we'll
But
comment.
it's also
on
like
it.
you're just like you're lying. Like
Yeah.
you're being pissy. Like that's
Yeah.
bullshit. You hate Kelly Keegs now, and that's okay. Just say you hate her.
Mm-hmm.
Very weird.
And her producer just left. So
There's a
there's
spot
some
for you.
turmoil in that group.
Who did?
The Mean Girls producers.
Why is that?
New job.
Oh.
Job elsewhere.
Okay. Who's that? Do we know or no?
Yeah. Just I forget her name, but
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go, Dave. Hello. Last call,
Turkey.
pretty good. Yes.
Congratulations, brother.
Thanks, brother.
Never doubted you for a second.
Okay.
How about Brandon getting all soft and being like, yeah, I got no like, okay. Yeah, you got no problems losing to Kirk because 2 years in a row he face fucked you.
It's true.
First year you put some bullshit ass questions in where like you knew you were going to get fucked.
Mhm.
So remember he picked those stupid ass categories.
Oh, right. Yeah. yeah,
Because like
yes.
obviously he's going to get like fucking, and he's like, oh, I don't really care about it. That's really the only reason Barstool, like, if something happens to Jeff D Lowe, like Brandon Walker's probably out of a job.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like he's really just riding now off like I don't know. There's a like you would never have done something like that. Oh, I got no problems losing to Kirk Minihane. Yeah, you got no
Well, you
problems
know
losing
Brandon.
to
Thanks,
Brandon.
thanks for the call, buddy. Yeah, we're good with calls now. The thing about Brandon, you know him. He goes up and down. He'll be like, oh, you know what? I really like Kirk. And then he's like, oh, why does this bitch kill himself? Like, it's like,
Yeah.
we've done this with him for 3 years.
Right.
Remember when I was away and he complained to Erica about Kate? Yeah, and then he's like, what did he call me? Something about being like Caucasian Hill. Remember that weird thing? We had that fight. And he was like,
Well, it was originally like me and Steve had to talk to him. I forget if we actually talked to him or it was just on Twitter because you were away.
Right.
And then there was, and then he turned it into no, I was mad at Steve and Mike,
Right.
not you,
right, which is fine when people do that. I like that, but I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
But it's like, like Brandon and I are like friends, so it's like just I don't like when it's like that.
Right.
Like if we want to hate each other, okay. But you know, he's He said to me at lunch, he's like, I'm actually a very sensitive guy. I'm like, well, no shit, you've blocked every single minute.
Yeah.
Like, you are a very sensitive guy.
We said that to Portnoy, too, when Portnoy made the joke about Dak Prescott or whatever.
Oh, right.
He's open about that. I'll give him that.
That is true. Did you interact with Brandon all, Dave, or no?
Not really. No.
No?
No.
You never met him?
I met him in Arizona.
Oh, yeah, he was very weird there.
Yeah, he was weird. Yeah.
But he was fine. I don't, he's...
Left Arizona $20 lighter.
That is true. Well, 10 each, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He is... well, I don't know if anybody's... I don't want to give stuff away. Talk to me about... Whatever. I don't care. He's fucked me over enough. He and his wife are starting a show about betting. Where are they? Yeah. I think
Introducing the wife into the gambling world?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Better half.
Better half.
Yeah, better half. It's pretty good. And are they dipping their into the food world as well? Well, yes, they are.
Damn it. Tom should have signed that contract.
Well, he did, unfortunately. It was the other one, yeah. WTIC is knocking at my door. What are you going to do about it? Jay Snowden.
It'd be great. What he should have done is pitch him. Like, if you were thinking the way you get hired at Barstool, he should have pitched him everything that Mutt should be doing.
That'd be great.
I have a horse racing podcast. Yeah.
I love gambling, horse racing. Absolutely. You should do that. Oh, I talked to Portnoy about it again in the green room with Dan there.
Yeah.
About Mutt?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see this.
I said, I don't think you were. I think it was the three of us were in the room before something. Before us. And I said to Dan, I was like, do you really think there's not even a good niche crowd? And he's like, it's just not. There's not enough big races for it.
Yeah.
I didn't think.
The dressing up as a jockey would get him hired.
I think it would.
I wish we'd do it.
Yeah, I think it would.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. Spring is here in Miltons. Well, summer's here now. The store for men is back. Go Social Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, or the Burlington Mall. Buy one, get one free suit event is going on right now. You go to Miltons.com for all your clothing needs. Harry Minihane on Friday is going to be decked out in Miltons from head to toe. So will I. Miltons, you'll be as comfortable in our stores as you'll be in our clothes. Again, the three stores, South Shore Plaza in Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square in Chestnut Hill, or the Burlington Mall. Get moving right now. Go to Miltons.com or in the three great locations. Help them out. We love the people of Miltons. We're back Wednesday with Mike Geary and Justin Trudell returns for the first time since
Jon Stewart died.
Since Jon Stewart died, right?
Yes.
Which was we found out in October.
No, it wasn't October. We found out in January.
Right. I'm sorry. Yes, at the beginning of this year, right? It was January?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we found out then. So the first time Justin's been here in 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can update on him. Although he's never far away. He's always lurking.
He's circling
in some
around.
form or fashion. Yeah. It'll be good to see him.
Yes.
Dave is gone till Thursday?
Thursday. Yep.
You're back for that?
Yes, I am.
And you're here tomorrow morning for some work or no?
Correct.
Okay. Blindmike.net. Go subscribe right now, please.
Thank you.
And our great sponsors from today. We will be back on Wednesday with Justin Trudell making his... and he was not producing last time.
No, he was in this seat.
It was first time producing in God knows how long. Who knows? Any updates on the YouTube channel, Dave, now that the idiot is...
I've not heard from him.
All talk,
but I believe he said he was going to give it a couple weeks.
Okay.
So after the dozen.
Mm-hmm.
But the heat died down from the big interview.
And
Good
then
move.
start to discuss it. So, yes.
You've heard nothing?
I've heard nothing from him.
Okay, good enough. All right. Mike, thank you. We'll see you on Wednesday with Justin. We'll talk to you then. Goodbye.